Hey everybody, and welcome back to Tuesday Night Collectors Enabled. We have an awesome panel of guys here tonight, and our special guest Todd. How's it going, Todd?
It's going well. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to talk some statues. Very
Yeah,
excited.
man. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and hanging out. And of course, we'll see what's going on new with Spec Fiction with Todd first thing. And but I want to say hi to John. And John, I'm so excited because you unboxed your very first Transformer. And just give us a quick initial impression.
So the can has been opened. You guys have been teasing me for a very long time between you, Payne, Shane, Chasen, all you guys with Transformers, and I've kind of held out for quite a while. And so this piece, I got it on a great deal. I was like, what the heck? I like the design. This morning, I finally had time to unbox them, and it's just an experience, other from other pieces you open up, and just the details are insane. And like I said in my post today, it definitely won't be my last. And now I'm trying to brainstorm what other ones I want to bring in. So
nice.
What
Do you think you're going to go with the G1 or with the Bayformers?
no, I don't do G1. I'm more a Bayformer. I just like the designs. They're just, to me, I really like those. I didn't grow up watching a lot of the G1 stuff, so I just have no attachment to it. So
Fair enough.
So yeah, we'll see how deep I go down the line, but there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
What would be your next
There's a
Transformer
lot.
that you pick up, do you think?
Oh, I have the new Megatron on order, so that will
yeah.
probably be the next one. But now I'm trying to see now. Since I've opened it, they're obviously big pieces, so I'm trying to coordinate, how deep I want to go on them. I obviously need a. I might get both of the B versions from his single movie
Mm-hmm.
and the other one. I'm trying to decide on Optimus what I want to do there still. Um,
I don't think you can go wrong with getting the B. I think he's really camera so there we go.
Or you could go just Decepticons.
True,
Just saying.
but you got to have Optimus.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have Optimus, so yeah.
Yeah. You might be right there though, Shane, because I definitely like the Decepticons a lot more. The designs. So.
And it makes it easy for you to narrow it down because you can't get everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like what I told Mike about the LBS pieces. I said, just get the villains.
True. Yeah.
LBS, you can get all the LBS.
look at Todd.
At least, well, right now,
That's true.
I mean, there's some good ones coming. So
yeah,
good guys too. So
yeah,
good prices too right now in the aftermarket.
Yeah, not bad.
What do you mean? Like lower than retail?
Thor and Captain America.
Oh,
right
got it. Yeah. Just Captain America is still expensive, but
well, compared to Thor, yeah, Thor's pretty cheap, but Thor looks amazing. I can't believe how low it goes for right now.
Thor, you could still get at retail, or maybe below. I don't know, but
what was retail? Do you know?
Retail was like 16, 15, 50, something like that.
Wow,
without shipping.
I it for 1,200 shipped US.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
that's literally
12 or 1250 shipped US.
God.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's really good because it was that's like $300 off retail without shipping even, and shipping is expensive on it too. So
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the edition size was a little too big on that one.
Maybe yeah, for that Thor.
But cap is like 2,000 and it was like 1,200, so it's expensive.
Yeah, that cap is sweet. Okay, so John, you got some Transformers. Shane, what's up, man?
Hey, man. I don't have anything new. Just I got a few pieces coming in, so just waiting for those to come in. I got three pieces, 2 on a boat, and 1 should be here on Thursday.
What's coming on Thursday? Can you say?
I secured Serpentor Prime 1.
Sweet.
Yeah, to go with the G.I. Joe line. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice. Very nice. Cool.
So let's see. It's been kind of a slow week, but there's been a lot of, I don't know, minor controversy. Obviously, JND's been a pretty big topic the last 5 to 7 days, and we've seen a ton of posts, and we'll definitely talk about that. John, you have a list of everything that we've got in and all that.
Let me pull that up.
Speaking of shipping, and I want to, we'll see who's here. We got a lot of people here already. Let's see. Quick hello to our friends. We got Punisher XS, what's up? Lane Kramer, always here. Josh McCoy. Vegas inbound. That's next weekend. Wow. That's coming up fast. What's up, Dennis? I actually have a statue outbound for Dennis. It dropped off a few days ago, so hopefully it makes it to Puerto Rico safely. Alan Kiefer, what's up? Of course, Shane is here. We got Facebook user. And then we got Todd himself. Jojo, what's up? Bob Dylan, the Toddfather, Blackbird, Tim Martin. Morning, Tim. We got Henry, going pretty good. Joel Hassey, how's it going, man? Let's see. Johnny, thank you for joining us. And we got our buddy Ken. What's up, Ken? And we got Sean. What's up, Sean? Jim Verga. Ordered my first JND over the weekend. Yes.
Right.
Yes. I heard that the Saturday night show with Chasen and Payne had a lot of influence in enabling. What's over Todd, the silicone dealer? Eclectic collector. How's it going?
Only silicone from now on.
No
polystone. Not
Say that.
And Jazzy, what's up? Okay, wow, we got a lot of people. We got 50 plus people here. So if you're new to the show, thank you for joining us. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up and a like. Go ahead and subscribe. We're live every Tuesday night. And well, let's jump into it. So Todd, before we jump into our our pickups and stuff, can you give us an update on what Spec Fiction is up to and your new place and what's going on with you?
Yes. So we secured a new location in Costa Mesa, California. It's about 10 minutes away from our old location, which our old location was literally just like office space and some warehouse space. So this will be like a 2,000 square foot gallery. And it'll be really cool. I don't really want to give things away, but like, it's not just going to be a run of the mill, like, comic shop kind of display. It's going to be something special that we've been working on since July. We started construction and it will be done in hopefully December or January.
Nice.
And it's going to be, a grand place for people to come and hopefully like a destination place where, people are like, oh, I'm in California. Where's a cool place to go look at statues or whatever. We hope it's something that people, travel to come see because, we're working really hard on it and it's going to be special. And I want it to be special for collectors because there's not a lot of places like that. As far as I know, at least not in California and most of the United States, I don't think there's a lot of places with galleries that specifically have, statues like the ones that, we collect. So I wanted to create something for people to come and just be able to look at these kinds of things because it's a very visual medium. So yeah.
Now, will you be selling out of there? Or is it more just kind of a visual gallery to look at stuff?
We have warehouse space there. So we'll have some things that you could probably pick up, bigger statues and things like that. No, it kind of just depends. It just depends. We will ship our JND stuff out of there. Okay, so nice. people could pick up JND stuff from there. It just depends again. But you can also have stuff. We can also have stuff like transferred from because our other warehouse is in LA, so it's not too far away. So we could also have stuff transferred there if you want to pick it up, stuff like that. But mainly it's just a gallery and our like it's like the Spec headquarters gallery. That's pretty much what it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So for someone who's not too familiar with California,
Yeah.
what is Costa Mesa like? Where is that near? So if I were to just go to California and I said, "Hey, I want to come visit Todd," like where should I go visit?
It's like 5 minutes from Newport Beach.
Okay.
So I would imagine most people know where that is. Like,
Yeah.
it's close to the beach. It's in Orange County.
Okay.
It's about 40 minutes north of Los Angeles and about, I'd say, an hour and a half from San Diego. And it's
Nice.
like I said,
that's not
very
bad.
close to the beach. Yeah. So yeah, it's also, I could also say it's like 15 minutes from Disneyland. So
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so
Yeah.
next year I'm gonna take my wife to Newport Beach and Disneyland for a vacation, and then come visit Todd. There we
Please
go.
do.
That's
Please do,
gonna be
yeah.
my vacation. No kids.
Yeah,
That'd be
awesome.
great.
Yeah, no kids.
So-
No kids can go.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. So construction is gonna be done hopefully by the end of the year, early next year, and then when do you plan to be operational again?
By January. I mean,
Wow.
it's right now. It's not at the point yet where we can say it's going to open in
Sure,
in
yeah.
December for sure. It's not at that point. Once it gets to the point where it's like, okay, because I mean, it's one of those things where the majority of like the framing is done, but we have to like do all the drywall, and then there's a lot of kind of crazy lighting that we're going to incorporate into it. And that's going to be like the part that kind of is probably very time consuming. So
Sure.
it should be like the general construction should be done, but all like the intricate details of like the gallery portion, there's like this, basically you walk in and there's like this hallway, and the hallway will be, again, it's exciting. I don't want to say
That's
much,
okay.
but
No,
like,
that's okay. That's
there's
okay.
a hallway. It's going to have that's going to have like kind of minimal statues, like, and that kind of like
Aw.
leads you into, and then there's going to be like these big doors, and they're going to open like a spaceship doors, and then you're going to be into the main gallery, and that's kind of what it
Wow.
is. So we'll have like down this hallway, we'll have a few select, nice pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe some JND, maybe some like Queen, stuff like that. Stuff that really is like big and maybe life-size bust, etc. And then,
Wow.
Again, open to the gallery. And we'll have like, we're the distributor for Figurama, the North American distributor. So we've already been in talks with them they're going to send us things to display there. Same with Sume. Sume has talked to us. So we're going to have Sume stuff. So hopefully we'll have like prototype things that are on pre-order that are not released. We'll have those kinds of things. Again, another thing for people to come and be like, oh, I need to see that in person first before I pre-order it. We'll have things like that.
That's awesome.
So, and we'll obviously, again, and it will have like a hangout. It'll have some arcade machines. It'll have, it's going to be like a hangout, statue hangout. That's what I want it to be. That's what I've always dreamt of since I started this business. And that's what that's what it'll be. So, yeah.
Is there like a good coffee place like nearby? Like
there actually is. Yeah,
Oh,
there actually
awesome.
is. I think
That's
there's a
amazing.
brewery within this same. So like this, are you familiar with like Hurley, the brand Hurley, like the clothing company?
Yeah.
So the brand Hurley, the place where we're at, they owned this entire like campus essentially. It was the Hurley campus, right? And there was like 7 buildings. They owned them all, and they had each building was designated to something different. Certain employees doing something else. So Hurley left, and now Hurley occupies just one space, and then they rented out the rest of the spaces. So there's a lot of like cool businesses within this kind of industrial complex, etc. So I think there's like a brewery, there's a coffee shop really close by, there's like an electric bike shop, stuff like that. So it's
That's
there's
cool.
other things to look at as well. So yeah.
That's cool. Dude,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the reveal, and just the concept sounds so cool. Like kind of walking through spaceship doors. Sounds neat.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to see it, because I'm the type of person I want to keep it like on the down low and not give away too much. I don't like to give things away. So I'm really excited to show everyone once it's done. But
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Todd, how close is that to San Diego?
So it's from Costa Mesa, you can get to San Diego in about, I think it's 80 miles. So, a little under an hour and a half, you could get there.
That's not bad.
So, Yeah,
Sounds like
it's
maybe
pretty-
a San Diego Comic-Con. Fucking go
Mhm.
visit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so like there's conventions at Disneyland Convention Center, or the Anaheim Convention Center. There's WonderCon. So, or there's WonderCon, there's D23. All those conventions are at Disneyland. So again, you could, if you're traveling to Disneyland to do anything, you could literally get to our gallery in 15 minutes at
Nice.
most. Yeah, it's very close.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else to share? Do you have any big shipments coming in to the warehouse soon?
I
Anything
mean,
exciting?
all the time. Today we got one. Today we got a shipment. We got the Jamae Attack on Titan. We got Felicia. We got, let's see, I'll just tell you all what we got today. Let me see here. So, okay. Yeah, this is the one. Hold on. Okay, so we got Jamae, Attack on Titan, Felicia, HMO. We got some Wonder Woman. We got some Prime One, Grim Knight. And we got the Vegeta Final Flash.
Yes.
By Riot Studio. Wait,
Yes.
you said yes.
Oh, wait, hold on,
okay.
Final Flash. No, sorry.
No,
No.
dang.
Damn it!
Sorry.
I thought it was Prime One. Yeah.
It wasn't a lot. It was mainly Felicia. Felicia took up most of the container. So,
Okay.
but no, I mean, man, like the last month, we've shipped, I think, 5 containers. 5 containers.
Oh my God.
That's a lot. That's a lot for 1 month. Generally, we're not doing all that.
That's
Infinity
amazing.
Berserker is coming. It left already. It's coming,
Cool.
I would say next week or 2 weeks. So the B bust has not left.
Dang.
But it will leave. I know you're also, it'll leave soon. It'll leave soon. Yeah. Again, it's been really crazy. It's been really crazy. Like, it's always crazy around this time. Like from
Sure.
October to January, it's always crazy because the factories are just like getting everything finished to finished before Chinese New Year. So it's always crazy. Like starting now to January, we're going to be getting a lot of containers, like probably weekly. So yeah.
Todd, what about Queen Wonder Woman, the 1/4 scale?
Yeah. So we got some today.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Are you talking about which one? The museum?
The one Mike unboxed and sold in the same video.
I don't even know.
The dynamic one.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
You sold it. You didn't like it?
Well, I it's too small for me.
It's too. This guy can't even do 1/4 scale anymore. That's too small.
I mean,
Who would have
He's
thought
too
that?
elite now. He's an elitist.
that is not
Uh-huh.
true.
Statue elitist.
Quarter
That is
scale
not-
is too small. That's crazy.
Well,
What
hold
kind of
on.
world are we living in?
Hold on. This coming from the guy who messages me the day before it comes out. He's like, "You want that Optimus, right? Nice big Optimus." I'm like, "Yes, I do." See, Todd knows what I like. It's fine.
Well, I mean, that's different. Like, yeah, that's different. It's a life size or whatever, human size, whatever.
That's true.
Big bust, giant bust. It's
That's
not a
true.
statue. But no, I'm
That's
just
true.
joking. I mean, yeah, everyone has their thing. Quarter scale is too small nowadays, which is crazy, and that's the statue world. Quarter scale
it's
too
nuts.
small.
I asked because one of my
That's the
buddies
headline.
here has the Queen Wonder Woman PO'd with you. So,
Oh, your buddy does. Oh,
yeah,
got
he's
it.
looking forward to getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, depending on when he ordered it, he might get it this time. So, just PM me later.
Yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
not,
Probably
but soon. Yeah.
November to December, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Mhm.
Let's see. What's up, Anthony? Thanks for joining us.
So-
I think the Optimus bust is quarter, actually.
Is
That's
it
too
really?
small then.
It's now he's gonna cancel. It's
Well,
quarter
no.
scale.
So actually, no. Actually, I think it's third scale because it's about the same scale as the XM, and XM calls theirs 1/3. Not that
Oh,
it
really?
matters, but yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but as far as scale goes, in regards, because like Queen is obviously movie, and
Mhm.
XM's is G1. Are they sized the same in those movies compared to the G1 cartoon? I'm just curious. I don't know.
That's a good question. Freaking
That's
Shane.
maybe-
Well, Shane, you
G1
would know the
Optimus
G1.
Prime is, I think, about 20 meters, so roughly 60 feet tall.
60
I don't
feet?
know. I think so. Optimus in G1. I don't know Bayformers.
Oh, he seems like in Bayformers, I don't think he's 60 feet tall.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's find
He's more
out.
like, yeah. Look, I'm curious. He's more like
I'm just gonna
30
Google
feet.
it. Yeah. Prime.
But you know what's interesting is the Ozersi Optimus is about the same scale as
30
the
feet.
Prime 1. Okay, yeah, 30. Wow.
Oh, wait.
He's 30 feet. What, Bayformers?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Maybe I'm wrong about the G1 then.
60 feet is so big.
Well, look at him. Look at G1
Okay,
Optimus next to Bumblebee.
Bumblebee is small.
Yeah, he's like almost human size.
So let's see.
Hold on.
I don't
Someone
know,
in the chat knows the answer to this.
Yeah, I feel like they would.
Where's Sean?
We'll
Sean
leave
knows.
it. We'll leave it to the chat. They'll find out. We'll get
60,
an answer.
60 seems a little weird, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
but
it's 6 meters, 20 feet.
it would make more sense in a cartoon for him to be 60 feet though than in the movie. It makes more sense for him to be smaller because it would look crazy if he was 60 feet.
right.
To ship, I would say $20,000, $20,000 or to 50,000. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Only reason I popped that one up because realistically, what's his name? He was about 900, and the Sauron is going to be probably 2 feet taller and probably multiple boxes though. So I'm probably thinking about 1,200.
Yeah. So like that guy the Thanos bust had to be shipped by freight.
Yeah.
Infinity Studios hasn't done anything that. Infinity Studios usually does multiple boxes for big things.
Yep.
But I don't know I don't know. I'm not sure. They might just have one giant thing. I don't know. But I would imagine it's going to be. They could probably do it in a few pieces. I would imagine. I don't know though, so we'll see.
Yeah,
hopefully, it's
I think you're right. I'm thinking probably like a head and a couple arms. The torso will probably be one. It might be like an upper torso, lower torso. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, when you order something crazy like that, just plan for the worst. That's my advice. Just plan for the worst, and then you might be surprised, or you might even be even more appalled by how expensive it is. But
look,
you know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly.
You can't be like, oh, I didn't know. Like
with that, you're buying a 5 foot tall Sauron bust. It's gonna be almost 6 feet tall. Shipping's gonna be huge.
That thing's gonna be amazing. I can't
wait.
Dude,
I just shipped XM Boba Fett to Utah from Tennessee, and it was like $100. I mean, that's a single box. Granted, I didn't realize that box was like 70 pounds, but anyway.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's heavy, but it's also dimensional weight mainly now. So, but they use either one. If dimensional weight's over the actual weight, they'll use that. But if the actual weight's over, that's a heavy ass piece. It's a huge ass box. So.
Yes,
that is one of the most underrated statues. I think.
I agree.
I think it's an amazing statue. I think it's
agree.
badass. Yeah. It's I don't get it. I'm not sure.
This hobby's fucking nuts sometimes.
Star Wars
that are shit and they sell for triple the price. And
Star Wars doesn't. The aftermarket is not crazy on Star Wars usually for most statues. It's not crazy. Like they don't skyrocket. But except for random ones, Darth Talon, is still whatever crazy expensive.
Yeah,
I think I haven't really checked, but. So
I think she'll take a hit once Dan's comes out.
I don't know. She's like the Hulk, the sideshow Hulk. Like, as many Hulks as there are now, that one still, is worth a lot more than it was when it initially came out. So, and I think it is really a really good sculpt. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but I mean, Dan's looks good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
My only beef with Dan's the base is a little big. I would have liked a smaller base.
Yeah, but he's doing like the combined.
I know, but I'm not getting all three of them.
Yeah,
and I might get his Darth crate, but Abdel's coming up with his crate, so I'll see.
I thought this
Way
is true
better than
too.
some of the retailers. Well, okay, so let me talk about that. So
Sure.
JND, they obviously have their price, $31.99. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they want every retailer to price it a certain amount, right? So they're like, we want everyone to price it. It should be around $38.99 with shipping and tax. Okay. So we priced it at $35.49.
It's a good
with
price.
shipping, but not tax. But some states we don't charge tax. So for those people, yes. For people that are charged tax, so well, I mean, it's one of those things. Having to do taxing is one of the worst, stupidest, most horrible things.
Yes,
like that,
yes.
like the economic thresholds and the nexus, all that stuff is so. Man, it's one of the worst things ever to deal with if you own a business. It sucks.
Yes. Yep.
So yeah, but that is how it is. But yeah, I mean, so I guess thank you. I guess, we try to make it as more affordable as possible. Because like because some people are like, oh my God, this is $300 over the retail price. But you have to think about if you order from JND, which is fine, great. But like you have to pay for shipping from Korea. Yep. And then you have to pay for import tax. So like they want it to kind of equal out for everyone to pay the same, and that is fair. That is fair in my opinion. So yeah. But that's kind of how JND works.
I think that's a great price considering it includes shipping in the United States. And then if you're not in California or I'm guessing a couple other states, I mean, that's it. So you don't have to pay taxes.
Right. Exactly.
And should we, while we're on this topic here, can we just jump into this JND Platinum Wonder Woman?
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people have questions for Todd, so just kind of keep throwing them in the chat, and then John, just star them or keep track of them, and we'll throw them on the screen for Todd. But okay, so we've had 3 teasers, and then we had the full reveal, and we watched the last teaser live a week ago. And we're all just sitting here drooling, like perfect, looks so good. Everything looks great. And then the face reveal comes, and then all of a sudden, oh, this is trash. I hate this, blah, blah, blah. And I know it's exaggeration, but a surprising amount of negativity. And I get it. I totally get it. But I just want your guys' opinion. And, full disclosure, I have it on pre-order. John has it on pre-order. Shane, you don't do this. And Todd, do you collect JND?
I don't.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay.
So I will be, I will be as impartial as I can.
Okay. Okay.
But go.
So John, tell me your thoughts. You've owned this beauty, and then I took her back. So tell me what you're thinking.
Okay, so me and you have kind of been on the same page, and I think it goes for anybody that has owned a JND, because I think a lot of us that have physically owned it and seen it in person, it just is different in hand than any picture that you could ever see for some reason. Because like you said, that Wonder Woman, it's flawless in my opinion. I have the Catwoman, flawless. The Joker, I can understand where people can kind of have some gripes about the Joker. I don't know that it's perfect, but it still looks great. So at the end of the day,
do you have Joker? Do you have Joker?
Yeah, I have the Joker.
Okay.
So when this came out and everybody's griping about it, saying the sculpt's off and whatever, to me, I don't really worry about the end product because I've already had 3 in hand. So I know what, quality they're going to deliver, and I have no doubts that it'll be a great piece. And obviously, everybody complained when we saw the pictures, but then we saw how fast J&D sold out in an hour. So, I mean, it must have not been that big of a problem for them, to sell it that quickly. So that's where, for me, I don't look into so much I mean, could it improve a little bit? And hopefully they, I'm sure there's plenty enough time for them to tweak stuff. So, I mean, for me, I feel like if you're in JND, you kind of got to commit to it. So it was easy for me.
Fair enough. Let's see. We'll save Todd for the end. Shane, you're totally, this is just not something that you collect. So give us your thoughts anyway.
So, well, you know how I feel about this whole platinum line. I don't agree with the elitist thing. How if they could say that this is going to be their best or whatever excuse they give, all their pieces should be the best for the prices they charge. That's what I think. I think it looks good. I think the likeness is about 80-85%. The sculpt, it's a museum pose. It looks really good. Is it worth the price? No. It's definitely not worth the price, in my opinion. I don't see why this is more expensive than the other JND pieces, which are already expensive, but that's my opinion. I do think it looks good. Congrats to you guys for getting it. I think it's overpriced, and I think they did what exactly what I said they would do before it came out. I told you guys a few weeks ago. They're going to make a piece once a year, call it a platinum, and make it really rare or the best or whatever it is. And then as collectors, there's a lot of guys who jump on the bandwagon or have FOMO or, just want the elite JND statue, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. And I think that's what's happening. And they're just, they're like, oh, we got something here. Let's do it. People will buy it just if we call it the platinum line and blow some smoke and say, oh yeah, it's better than all the other ones because of this and that. When really, I don't think it is.
Okay. I think that's fair. I want to chime in just for a second. I understand why they're calling this the platinum versus 84. 84 is literally sculpted except for her hands and her head sculpt, her face and her hair. But all of this, I mean, it's very intricately sculpted. It's very detailed. The paint and the application and the anatomy and everything looks fantastic. But this is essentially a polystone and PVC statue from the neck down and the wrist up. So I understand, and I don't know how to build silicone statues. I don't know the difference, of trying to support silicone and all this stuff. But I understand why it's more complicated, because if you look at a couple other pictures, you can see it's silicone down to her feet, and you see the sandals coming around the silicone feet. You see everything is it's almost like a full silicone body from what we can see, at least. So from that aspect, I get it. It's not a polystone statue almost anywhere. Even the Harley Quinn has, remember we saw those pictures with people like pulling up her shirt and stuff. It's a polystone body. And it's just silicone, kind of where things are exposed. So I get that part. And I was actually semi-pleasantly surprised with JND retail price, because, last week we were talking, what, 38, 39, 4,000, 4,500. But I do agree with John, and I do agree with Shane too. I think, and also I thought this was a good comment by Bob. There are optimal viewing angles. People are susceptible to good and bad lighting. And, it happens with real people. I think that there's something slightly off, but I think from certain angles, it's awesome. But here's the thing. This isn't coming out until January or February of 2024. And they know they don't want to shoot themselves in the foot, I believe. And so if this thing isn't immaculate by then the platinum is going to be a joke. But I also think that this is one of the greatest 1/3 scale or quarter scale Gal Gadot Wonder Woman that you could possibly get. Right now, this is the best, in my opinion. And I think this sculpt is basically flawless. And that's from having it in hand twice now and letting her go. You can appreciate it a lot more. But anyway, I think that JND has the enthusiasm. And I don't know. I don't think you can fake passion. They talk a big game, but good for them. I think that gets me excited. It's hard to fake, caring, and I think they legitimately care about their product and hopefully about the collector. But now I'm going to leave it to the master now. Todd, what do you think?
Well, I mean, everything everyone said, you know, it was very I was going to say something similar, you know, for the most part. Another thing too is that you have to remember these aren't made in China, at least not fully. So they're made in Korea too, as well. I don't know exactly how much is made in China and how much is made in Korea, but I know that they're finished in Korea and they ship from Korea. So that's another thing you have to take into account. It's not the normal Chinese factories making these, which is generally cheaper, right? So labor is probably more expensive in Korea. So that's one other thing to remember with JND. And again, I don't collect JND. Obviously, I carry them. You know, I think there's a lot of pros and cons with JND, being a collector. But that is one other thing too. I also like I think Mike, you said this. I don't know how much it costs to produce a silicone piece. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have a very good idea of. I know how much it costs to produce a regular polystone statue. Generally, you know, typically.
Sure.
I have no idea how much it costs to produce something with silicone, and also I have no idea how much it costs to produce something silicone that's not in China. You know, even greater unknown, right? So there's all those kinds of things. Do I think it's expensive? Of course, it's very expensive. But also at the end of the day, like you're seeing all these people complaining, you're seeing all these people like, oh, it's you know, the likeness isn't good, and like I think John said, they sold out immediately. We have barely any left. You know, we got a very good amount. Okay, so it's going to be completely sold out soon. You know, so like those people that always are the people that are always complaining. That what I find is people are always complaining. They represent the minority, and a lot of those times they're not even buying the statue; they're just complaining, right? So I see that all the time with a million statues. So yeah, and again, you know, I'm not saying it's the best statue ever. I think it's cool. I've seen I've seen all the JNDs in person. I think they're cool. I personally don't want to collect them. You know, I don't really care about silicone. I'd rather have polystone. I think that the Catwoman has one of the best sculpted bodies ever. Like was very, very impressive. Seeing that in person was amazing. The Joker is much better in person. The 84 Wonder Woman also much better in person. So yes, seeing these in person is something you kind of you have to see these in person to really understand like why they fetch the dollar amount that they do fetch, you know. So but yeah, that's pretty much that's my 2 cents. But yeah, I think and then real fast, the likeness, like it's not all there. It's not. I don't think it's 100%. It can never be 100%. I don't think. I do think like I don't know. I always look at the busts, the Infinity Studios and the Queen Studios busts. Like I like the Queen Studios bust better overall. But I think the best likeness on any statue for Gal Gadot is the Infinity Studios bust. Like from multiple angles, from the pictures I've seen. I've never seen it in person. So, but I think it's really good. You know, not 100% again. It's impossible to say 100%. But this looks good. And if you walk into a room and look at it, you're probably not going to be bothered. You know, you're not going to be like, oh, geez, that looks nothing like Gal Gadot. You know, you're not even going to basically like that's the thing. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like you're just as a whole. When you look at a piece as a whole, like it's the same thing. If like you have like some sort of small, you know, mark on your statue. If you're looking at it from like 2 inches away, yeah, you're going to see that and be like, oh God. But if you're looking at it from far away, you're not going to see that. You know, it's the same thing.
Right. So, and you know, here's the thing. Most people, Todd, you're absolutely right, because most people are looking at their statues from maybe like this distance here, and maybe this is even a little bit close up, right? But from this distance, I mean, you can't tell that there's like a small piece of hair on her forehead. You can appreciate everything.
That's the thing, you know, if you really hyper focus on something, you're going to find tons of imperfections, I'm sure. Right. But yeah, if you look at it from the normal viewing distance of generally like 2 feet as a whole, it's going to look beautiful. It's going to look awesome. And it's really, and the 1/3 scale is pretty perfect for this, you know, all the silicone and everything. I think it looks really nice. So it's going to be an awesome piece to have for sure. And yeah, congrats to those who got it. Yeah.
And like I always say, collect what you love, and that's all that matters. So
100%, 100%. Don't yell at someone else for buying something you don't like and be mean, because that's stupid.
Right. And Todd can call you out because he knows who's buying this. And by the way, it's still available on Spec Fiction for an awesome price. I think someone mentioned that Big Bad Toy Store was selling it for like $4,000 plus everyone pays taxes on BBTS.
I mean, so they're, you know, like so also another thing is that basically the discount on this, the wholesale discount, is very small. So, you know, don't fault them for charging a little more. They're a huge operation, etc. Oh yeah. You gotta, it's gotta be worth it, you know? So I just want to say that because I like them. So yeah.
I mean, I have no problem. Matter of fact, Miguel asked, did BBTS ship your Catwoman? So last week, I ended up ordering that Catwoman because it was like 26 something. And so I jumped on that, and I just got my shipping notification today. So it took a week, but I paid the $4 shipping. So I'm sure they took their, you know, time.
Right.
Let's see.
I mean, so you're like aware of like the broken head thing with those? Okay. Yeah.
So I figured that was the other thing too, is I figured with BBTS, well, I mean, I know you have one too, but I realized that afterwards, and I think Sean was selling one too. I figured if it arrived broken, I can return it to them fairly easily.
I mean, you can also have it fixed too. We've had like a lot fixed, and they look amazing. They look I would, for me, I'd rather buy a fixed one because they're putting, so like the people that we used to fix them put rods in them to strengthen the head. So what I've been told by the people that have fixed them is that they're not using enough, they didn't use enough glue to glue the head to the body. So that's why it was popping off for a lot of, popping off in the bad way, not the good way. And also, so yeah, that's another option I was just going to say. Yeah, you could get it fixed because I think it's an awesome statue. I think it really is really cool. So
yeah, I can't wait. So Todd, if you could, if I get this in, the head's popped off, I'll just message you and with some places I can send it to.
100%, 100%.
Awesome. Awesome.
I got a question for Todd real quick. Since you've been in the game a long time, like obviously the biggest gripe we get is prices nowadays. You know, we see Prime 1 prices going up. Obviously, we got these expensive busts, Queen Studios. What's your view on prices? Like, do you think we'll hit that ceiling, or do you see it continually going up? Are we going to be oversaturated to where people are going to slow down buying? What's your views, kind of where the hobby's going?
I mean, it's a really good question. It's a really hard question to answer because it really just depends. Because I mean, some companies, it seems like they just charge more because they can, and some companies seems like they charge more because the piece is very complicated, or it's harder to make. Like, you know, JND, I you know, like it's like Mike was saying, more silicone, you know, etc. So I don't really know. I think people are becoming more selective, definitely, in regards to what they're buying. I mean, the economy is not doing well. All that kind of stuff comes into play as well. So like, prices are going up, economy's not doing as good. It's going to make things slow down, in my opinion, and it's going to have people be a lot more selective for sure. And I don't know how long it's going to last for, but I think it could be a good thing for the hobby as a whole, just so companies aren't just putting out kind of random stuff that no one cares about. Maybe maybe it will help them to be more selective with what they make. And maybe diversify a little bit as well. I hope that happens because I think everyone's sick of seeing a million Wolverines and a million, you know, like Superman, whatever. So maybe that will help in that regard too. Although maybe we'll just see more of those because that sells, you know, and they want a sure thing. But yeah, I mean, it's a really hard question. but it's a really good question.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see like prices are still gonna go up because cost of everything is just way more expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it will make things slow down for sure, definitely.
Todd, what do you think about this Dark Side or Steppenwolf Queen Studios bus about the size of Thanos? What do you think?
Man, I don't know. Like what do I think it's gonna cost? Wait, well, okay. First of all, it's very intricate. It would be a very intricate sculpt.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it'd be as expensive as that Thanos though, or at least I don't think it should be, because the Thanos has that whole gauntlet. It has like the arm.
Yeah.
Isn't the Dark Side bus just no arms, right? Or are there arms? I don't think there's arms.
I don't think
there's arms. No.
No.
So yeah, that I would say it's 4,000. You know,
That's not bad.
Let's say that. If people want to take bets, let's do it. I'll bet. But yeah, I'm just trying to. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Just the teaser. Yeah, there's no arms. Yeah, I don't. 4,000 might even be more than because it's okay. All polystone.
Mm-hmm.
Because Thanos is silicone, right?
This Thanos is all polystone.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. The original or the no arm Thanos is
Right. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. But so yeah, no arms. It looks big. It's big, obviously, but it's not actually, you know what? I think, 3s would be a good price. It's pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. It's big, but it's actually not that intricate. Because it's more like their like Vision bust and Black Panther busts, which were both much cheaper than, say they're like Captain America bust, because it's just like it cuts off here and it's just a base and it's fully sculpted. So I would say 3,000, give or take.
Damn, not bad.
That's my final answer. So yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh man, look who's in the house.
Shut up, dude. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. You don't even own that, dude. I don't know. Maybe he does, actually. Do you own it? Mr. X?
No, he doesn't do life-size busts anymore. He sold all of them.
Well, he has one coming from me still. So.
Oh. Do
I know when No, I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything about this anymore. Let's just wait.
Yeah, I agree.
Just wait on it. I don't know. I mean, I wish I did. I'm sorry, but it's going to be soon. Prepare.
Jay said it was going to be soon.
So yeah, I talk to Jay often, but again, I don't want to say anything. I don't know. Sorry. And gift cards be applied to FlexPay. Yes, you have to email us though, and or live chat us, and we have to do a custom invoice essentially. But yeah, they can.
I didn't even know you had gift cards. I feel like an amateur.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I gotta tell my wife. Actually, no, I don't want her to go on the website. I'll just.
You don't want her to go on the website to see how much you paid for all these things? Did you tell her the wrong price? Yeah. Okay.
She never asks. She doesn't ask anymore.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's better not to ask. It's better not to ask.
Yeah.
It's better not to ask.
She'll hit me up for something every now and then. She just got a really nice set of diamond earrings for
okay.
But then again, it's her push present.
That's her thing.
Okay. Yeah, and
that's fair.
For birthing my second child, so I think it's fair.
No, wait a second, Mike. Didn't you get her those diamond earrings for anniversary gift or birthday gift or something?
It was combined. It was anniversary, push, and Christmas. But
so now it's 3 gifts in one. And you've been telling this story about these earrings for the last few months. In the last few months, you cheap fuck. Your wife,
dude, does she like any statues?
There's a few
you
that
given her
likes.
That 1/4 scale Wonder Woman, dude. she probably likes quarter scale. She probably thinks it's too big.
What does she like? I don't know.
What a guy.
I don't know. She tolerates it. It's okay.
Yeah. That's good.
That's all I can ask for.
Totally.
Let's see. So I guess we can put this to bed. People who are going to buy it are going to buy it, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna love it. I'm sure they'll do something.
They
Yeah,
really
I
gave
mean,
us some big lips, eh? Those fucking.
honestly, like looking at it right now, it looks great. I think it looks
It
great.
doesn't look bad at all, but the lips are a little like those cock pillows are a little too big.
Dude,
What did you refer to them as? Can you
Cock
repeat that?
pillows.
Wow, never heard that one. I really
I haven't
never
heard that
one.
either.
Wow,
Dude,
good one.
fillers are in. It's fine. This is just modernized.
You know what?
It's okay.
If I had to critique one thing about the JND statues, it is the lips.
Yeah.
The lips they always do look like that. Like they've
Yeah.
just like gone through like a major like makeout sesh, you know? And I'm like, what?
They just
I
have
don't know.
fillers done.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
too big.
But then
But-
again, we're looking at this thing. It's so zoomed in.
fine.
That's like I'm looking like right here.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
ridiculous.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look from right here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want it, but I don't want it to look like they just got like a Botox injection, you know? I
That's
don't
true,
want
yeah.
that. But some
Agreed.
people
Yeah.
like that. Some people like Botox injections. So, hey.
Let's see. Can you explain it? Yeah, yeah. This
You
is
wanna
cool. I
me
love
to
I love
explain?
Todd's display.
Here's my display. All right, so my display. So I wanted, I wanted it to have light up from the bottom, because I think it looks cool.
Mhm.
There is storage under here. This is where I put all my records. So there's storage. So I wanted to have that. So I wanted to be like multifunctional, right? And then it couldn't go all the way due to like structural stuff. We'd have to like go into the wall and things like that. So instead we had these kind of like beams right here to help support it. So, but without putting a beam in the front. Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. So it still looks sort of like they're floating, right? And the platforms are very big. They're like 30 inches deep or something like that. So I could fit a lot of statues on there.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just like I had this vision. I wanted it to look very like sci-fi-y, and I think it does. What do you think? Do you think it looks sci-fi or?
Oh yeah, it looks
Yeah.
super minimal, clean aesthetic. I
Cool.
love it. The
Yeah,
lighting.
yeah.
If this
Yeah,
is any
minimal.
like, if this is any clue to what your new place will look
Yeah,
like,
it is a clue.
yeah,
It is a clue.
it's gonna look sick.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I love that aesthetic.
Yeah, I like it. I was like, is it gonna work for like the statues on top, right? They're very like they have a lot of nature and there's wood elements in their bases and stuff. And I was like, is that gonna work in the sci-fi? And it really, in my opinion, it does. I don't know. I love it. I think it looks cool. So,
I think it looks sweet. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely beautiful.
thank you. Cool. That was the first time I got up and explained it. And did I do a good job or you
Yeah.
think, or?
Yep.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
Let's see. Okay, kiss fetish, lip fetish, blah blah blah. Todd, do you get high on your own supply? That's a good question.
So I mean, I used to probably buy one of each statue that I would carry.
Wow.
I don't anymore. I'm more selective with my collection. But yeah, I do get high on it. Yes.
Oh man, that's like God. If I was a statue importer, oh, that'd be terrible. I'll stick with Todd. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's horrible. Don't
do
do it, man.
Broken
Heads, broken venoms all the time.
bubbly eyes. Let's
Yeah.
see. Mm-hmm.
Bubbly eyes, yeah, all this stuff. You don't want to deal with that. Not fun.
I'll just stick with waiting for my invoices. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. We could talk about this. How do you guys feel about the new Black Panther trailer? Let's see, I noticed the bottom light was. I was just curious. Thank you for the explanation, Mr. Tech. Let's see.
Is that about me, Mr. Tech?
No, it's he's talking
okay.
about
Oh, I thought it
Blackbird
was
Tech.
about
Yeah.
Todd.
Got it.
Let's see.
Got it.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Okay,
Jeez.
that's
Bob Dylan.
Dude, there's
By
long
the way, hey
term.
Bob. Hey, cool. No, me and Bob talked a couple days ago.
There's some long term lung effects when you snort polystone. That's probably
Yeah, you shouldn't. You would probably die pretty fast.
yeah. I think
I didn't watch the Black Panther trailer.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Or wait,
Actually,
you mean the new one? Like
it just came out like a day ago, right?
Oh no, I didn't watch it. Yeah. I
Damn,
don't really
Josh,
need
I'm
to watch
lying.
these trailers. I'll just watch the movie. I'm fine with that. I'll watch the movie.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way. I've been ignoring trailers, especially for like TV shows. I didn't watch any trailers for House of the Dragons or anything that I'm watching right now. And it's actually more enjoyable because you're like, just everything is new.
You going fresh?
I will watch trailers for like, the next like Christopher Nolan movie. I'll watch that trailer.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
there
watch
you
a
go.
trailer for if there's an X-Men trailer, of course I'm gonna watch that. If there's a Fantastic Four trailer, I'll watch that. Some of these it's really weird though too, because I used to be like, oh my god, the trailer is gonna come out in 2 days. And I'd be like so stoked on just the trailer. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I don't care as much anymore. I mean, it just depends. If it's like a director I love and stuff like that, I will be like stoked on a trailer.
It's probably because you're too busy.
Well, there is that. There is that for sure. But yeah, I don't know. The not to say like I'm not enjoying any Marvel movies recently, but I think it's just like kind of it's just maybe I am too busy. I don't know. But yeah, I'll watch like an X-Men trailer when that drops. So let me know when that one drops, which is going to be 2 years or something.
Well, let's see. We got the teaser for. I gotta be careful. We got the teaser for Deadpool 3, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was sweet.
That's fun. Yeah,
that was a really good one. I mean, there wasn't much to it, but we know that we're getting yellow suited Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, and I think that
we're getting yellow. We're getting yellow Wolverine. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that'll be an MCU. So that should be interesting.
Okay, I didn't know it was gonna be yellow Wolverine. That's cool. Cool.
You guys want to take a peek at this guy real quick?
Yeah.
This is for Kevin H. if he's still here. So this piece I got from our buddy Ben, who just happened to reach out to me. I guess he had an extra one or someone bailed, and he gave me a really nice deal. And I've been looking at it for a while, and I figured, what the heck? I got it for a sick deal. Go ahead and get it. And then, he ships from Singapore direct, and it came in 5-6 days, pretty quick. I just want to give you some perspective here.
I mean, what do you think about the paint job on the red? What do you think about it?
Okay, so the red helmet or the red body?
The red body.
Okay.
Red body. Yeah.
So full disclosure, this is going to be embarrassing, but then again, I'm not really an X-Men collector. This is my first Magneto and only Magneto ever. So I have no in-hand comparison except to compare it to like an Iron Man.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
But what I'll say is that I really like the texture, and I like like where his muscles and all of his anatomy, it kind of like goes to a deeper red, and it kind of accentuates like the abs and just the different pieces of his suit. I do like there's like a shine to the purple. Let's see if I can do this here. So there's a real nice, almost like a sheen.
Yeah.
And different than the flat paint. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then I'm guessing the helmet is made of some kind of PVC or something on the outer layer here. Or I can't tell.
I don't know. I mean, his helmet is always supposed to be gloss. It could just be the paint.
Just like a high gloss finish.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because that's how all Magnetos are. It's always a high gloss on the helmet.
I really like this. I think the high gloss looks fantastic. If Mr. X is still here, his teeth are quite nice.
Which is hard to do for sure.
Oh, I mean, so He's got central side, alarm side, canines, premolars. I mean, he has his wisdom teeth too. So I don't know about that.
Are
But
you a dentist or?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So in reality, and this is Mr. X is right. It is like a tooth, statue fetish thing. I find it interesting
Well,
to see how people design teeth that aren't dentists.
so
You
what do you
know,
think? What's your grade?
I think it's really good. He's got a lot of flat wear across his top, so he's definitely a side-to-side clincher grinder. But he does have some pretty good canines on the bottom, so he probably grounds in like a V shape a little bit. So
I see.
yeah,
I see.
But
Probably
no,
yeah. TMJ, you think? TMJ?
possibly, but I bet with his magnetism, he could kind of like give
Yeah.
himself some magnetic therapy.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
So,
Okay.
but no, I love the paint. I think the paint's great. I really like it on the body. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but Shane will probably know. But it's definitely it's shades of lighter and darker red, and
There's
then
it's high. The shading it's a lot of shading, like more like how like because the dark seems really dark. I don't know if it's just your camera, but it just seems really, really dark.
well here let's
Yeah.
no it's this is yeah it's
like
dark.
black. Okay. Okay.
Yeah
Yeah. Shane, what do you think about this color scheme?
As you know, it's hard to tell from pictures or videos.
Sure.
From what I see, I think it looks great. Obviously, the statue overall looks amazing. It does look a little dark in areas.
Yeah.
But again, sometimes statues just don't translate on camera, right? The way
Yeah.
they do in person. But it does look a little dark. But overall, I
does.
think it looks amazing.
Yes.
I'm
And
gonna try not
in
to
honor
break
of Mr. X being here, I'll say congrats, bro. That has so much presence. And it looks great.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking drop that, Mikey.
Dude.
I can't wait to see this in real life. The Magneto.
Oh, dude, I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Just move her over here. I'll get some better. Oh, shit.
Jay's killing it with that
Oh.
LBS line.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, would you mind just bringing in the Hulkbuster right here and just kind of swapping them out? This is really
Yeah,
what's so funny.
sounds great. All right.
Yeah, no, the LBS line is like awesome. I'm sure you've seen all the upcoming ones, Shane. They look awesome. Like,
Oh yeah, Jay's
It-
showed some
it's-
previews of some ones, and man,
yeah,
there's some nice stuff coming.
They're becoming the prime one. But they're becoming the prime one of Marvel.
1/3 Marvel.
Yeah, they're like the Marvel prime one.
I agree.
You know?
I completely agree.
And
He's got
that's
some-
good.
He's got
because
some
there
nice
wasn't-
treads on his boots here. Oh, this thing. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
so there was a lot of like, BS with the cape, and so I expected this to be terrible, and I constructed him. So this table is 42 inches off the ground. I had to get on a little step ladder, and I'm constructing him like up here, and it actually wasn't that bad at all. If you buy this piece, go on XM's Facebook page or go to Ben Toe's Facebook page, and there's a video that him and the XM guys made, and it shows you exactly how to slot this in. So basically, you line up one of the pegs in here, so it's a double peg on each side, and then you kind of just slide it a little bit, and then it goes straight down. So I didn't need to use any blow dryer or anything like that people were talking about. It worked fine. So I think there's a trick to it. And if anyone can't find that video, just let me know and I'll post it in the group. But it took like 2-3 minutes to get that cape in.
Well, that's good because I mean, man, there have been some nightmare capes recently, and I really prefer a sculpted cape. But
yeah,
sometimes I'm like, fuck you. I fucking hate this cape. So
right. Well, it's so much
but-
easier. Like the Guts 1/3 I just put together. It's just a nice fabric Prime 1 cape. Just put it on and done.
Yeah, for sure. And there are some really, I've had some great sculpted capes. Just they're easy to put on. But this one did seem like it would be crazy. But I'm glad that it's not.
Yeah,
and it looks really great. It looks really great, and it's not so giant.
Yeah, the cape isn't terrible. It's
It's
see if I can
cool.
get some better
It's
picture.
cool. I'm into it.
So actually,
It's
the cape,
sculpted, so it's already great.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
It wasn't super heavy, so it wasn't super difficult to manipulate. For anyone who's done the Batman Hush, that cape is
Horrible.
terrible. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
miserable. It's just super heavy. I mean, it's fine, but so as a non, Magneto or X-Men collector, I think this is incredible. Now, I will say that this looks good without the aura, and literally you get the whole statue, all 4 head sculpts if you get the premiere, in one single box, and then you get a giant freaking box that is literally nothing but 3 pieces of aura. Let's see. Oh, I still have it. So, damn. Like here is, I don't know if this will even make sense, but this is just for the freaking aura right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, that's kind of annoying, in my opinion. I mean, I get it though. I get it, but like, damn.
yeah. Well, these pieces, yeah, no, I get it too. They were nicely packaged, and I think that if you're gonna get this piece, which by the way, still available on Spec Fiction, I believe, definitely get the premiere. It's worth the extra $200 or whatever the difference is, because you can do it without, and if you do it without, you get these little pieces that just kind of peg into the base and just add the details, and that's it. If anyone was wondering, we measured it before the show. They have like these little satellite fins, and I've seen people leave the fins off, but if you're a statue, I have to use every single part. The aura on the one side expands at 4.5 inches, and then the aura on the
I think you said it was
side,
6.
Yeah, I think about 6. Yeah, about 6 inches. So about almost 10.5, 11 inches of extra width. But damn.
So let me ask you, how much is retail on this piece for the premium or exclusive, whatever you got?
It's like 16 something.
Okay.
I think at least on Spec it's 1640 something.
Okay, and what was the retail for JND Wonder Woman 84?
It was 20. No, wait. 2,100
That sounds
shipped.
right.
2,200, 2,100 shipped
For Wonder
Wow,
Woman.
yeah.
for Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Were you going to say anything else, or?
I was just going to say, when you had them together and you look at the size difference, and Wonder Woman is, I don't know, take away shipping, $300-400 more than this. Because for me, J&D,
For sure.
not knocking the quality. All I'm saying is, they're overpriced. They're definitely overpriced. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want any fucking snowflakes to melt.
But you do have to take into account the being made in Korea. You do have to take that into account.
And that's very true. That's
Labor's
true.
crazy cheap. Labor's crazy cheap in China. So anywhere else, like,
Is that where LBS makes their pieces? Is China?
Yeah, every company makes everything in China.
I know pretty much everyone. I wasn't sure about LBS, but fair enough.
Oh, for sure. I mean, LBS is XN, or I mean, they make it. They're in the same factories as XN.
Well,
Yeah.
And like,
and
okay, whatever, dude. That guy, I'm mad at him right now. I'm upset. No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. X, pay your damn bills.
My wife was made in China.
No, but I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate here, like, because there are a lot of things, but I get what you're saying completely. I mean, would I rather have this than a JND Wonder Woman? Yes, because I love X-Men,
Yeah,
but I don't love, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are examples, and like, I really like the Queen Studios Wonder Woman 84. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I just sold it.
You just sold it? Yeah, because it's 1/4 scale. You can't.
Exactly.
But I mean,
Not because I didn't like it.
It's too small for Mike.
No, it's beautiful. It was great.
It's so cool. I think it's much cooler than the JND Wonder Woman. But Some people don't, and that's fine. But like as far as like the statue itself, it's amazing. It's an example of a statue being better than the movie. And there's like a few examples of that, but this is one of those because that statue is amazing in my opinion. I think it's so cool. So anyways, that's it.
It's a beautiful statue. I loved it. I loved the way the wings curved out. It was a great conceptual piece. It was simple. It was fairly lightweight. Yeah, I highly recommend that one.
And you know what's interesting though about it is that what's interesting about that one is that no one scrutinized like the portraits on that statue.
Right.
Maybe because it was not that expensive to begin with.
Less than $1,000.
Yeah, less than $1,000. So maybe it was that. But like again, when you look at the statue, you're not like, oh, that face is not 100% Gal Gadot. It's close enough, and it looks really good. So yeah.
So
anyway,
but I get it. You know, okay, $1,650 plus ship. You know, for this and 20 whatever for that, and it's smaller. But I mean, some people can't. Some people don't have the room. How wide is this damn thing? God, this thing. Like 37 inches wide with the aura and like 20, maybe 20 inches deep. That's pretty good right there.
That's very big.
Yeah.
And what are the dimensions on Wonder Woman JND?
Okay. It can't be more than this. So it's a 12-inch square base and 28.
Yeah. No, I mean, but it's you know, it's all relative, and it just depends on who, you know, what you have both. I mean, you have both, Mike. So and you're happy with both. So some people it is a either or, like which one should I get? But you're lucky enough to have both, and they're both great for you. But yeah, I mean that's just how collecting is. Collecting's crazy. We're all crazy people. So that's
you're all nuts. Fine. If you're an X-Men collector, and especially Magneto, you got to give this a try. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And
well, you know, and I think Mike, kind of what you talked about, you're not really interested in going very deep into X-Men, where like we were talking before the show, there's so many characters in X-Men. I don't know how you could do 1/3 unless that's the only display you wanted, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing though, there are enough people that are like X-Men fanatics that would want like the whole X-Men team in 1/3, and that was it. That's all they would need, right? And that's why collecting is so fun, honestly, because you can just do whatever you want.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Todd to get his half caps in. So when I get that, I'll let you guys know.
So are you going to sell the LBS Magneto when you get the half cap?
No. He was just, I guess Mark is asking.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you prefer?
I mean,
think I'm gonna. It's totally different.
It's totally different, and that's another. And there you go, another a bigger scale than 1/3 even. You know, and it's like a movie property
versus
comic property.
Yeah.
So it is apples and oranges. Like it's hard to compare those. But like, I've seen the one half captain in person. I love it. I think it's awesome. Yeah. But like, I don't necessarily. I'm not sure if I'll ever want to own that. I like the 1/4 scale when I think the 1/4 scale is the one I would want because I like 1/4 scale, you know, and I love MCU Captain America. I do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, sorry, go on.
Let's see. If having to decide, you guys.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Okay. If having to decide, would you guys say the new 1/4 scale Queen Studios new one or the gold armor one? I liked both, but they are totally different statues. The scale is about the same. But the price is about the same. It just depends on if you like the golden armor or if you like her traditional type. I don't think you can go wrong. The golden armor one is actually quite nice with the wings out. And someone messaged me when I was selling it and they asked if I can send a picture without the wings in. I already had it boxed up, but you technically could display it with its back against a wall with the wings out, and I don't think you'll notice anything because it's just two pegs right around her spine.
The 84 statues look great. It's just too bad the movie was a dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
No.
Who's this guy?
Hey guys.
Oh, what's up, man?
Oh my god, nothing much. I gotta go back to work in a little bit.
That's all right. Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, I know. The Toddfather was there, so I wanted to kind of stop by. And...
He left. He knew you were coming.
Yeah,
I know. I have that effect on people, you know.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go over some pickups and stuff? And
Well, considering we only have 13 minutes left, we have to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stick around a
Wait,
little bit.
Shane, did
I figured.
Shane,
Yeah,
did you change your
shocking.
background?
Well, because of my space, I'm lucky enough to have a big enough space. I could just move my desk around to different angles. So
Yeah.
I just rotated around the man cave.
Never realized you had that many X-Men. I didn't even know you were an X-Men fan.
Oh, love X-Men.
Dude.
Oh, I knew he liked Spider-Man, but I never saw that. Oh, that's crazy.
X-Men and Spidey villains, man. I love that. My two favorite Marvel lines to collect.
Okay, Mike. So you messaged me the other day about this. You hadn't talked much about it, but I think the FOMO kind of maybe kicked in. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, well, here's the thing that I actually find really nice is that when statue companies or any company has a finite time where you have to pick up something or you don't get it. Now, I'm sure like in the United States, at least, it was pretty much ECC or bust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this was a piece that I saw, when it first came out, and I saw that, okay, by October 1st, you had to order it or pre-order it. A lot of people expressed interest in it. A lot of people told me it was too small, but the damn thing's like 37 inches long, 17 inches high. That's big enough for a dinosaur. It's, glass eyes, beautiful sculpt. I forgot what version is this? Stan, but basically it has some lineage to it, essentially. And it's simple enough where it's just a nice representation. And I love Jurassic Park, the original. Mm-hmm. So for the price plus shipping, I figured, well, screw it. What's the worst thing that could happen? If I don't like it, it's at least a true limited supply and I could sell it probably relatively easily. So I jumped on it at like the 10 p.m. that night before the PO closed. And Sean kind of nudged me as well. And I said, okay, Stan Winston Studios. Yeah. So then I started watching the behind the scenes videos and all this stuff. And the damn thing is ready to ship, by the end of the year. So I just figured it's a no brainer. Just jump on it. 20% down payment. No big deal.
Now, the only thing you need to pair with this is that bust coming out.
Yeah, we'll see. The Infinity Studios bust is nice, but I did buy something to pair with it. Did you?
Yep.
There you go. So everyone, shut up. When you see this next picture. So, okay, it's just a proximity piece. It's awesome. Shut up. I know it's only like 3 inches by 3 inches. But it's going to look good. I know that shipping was 1/3 the cost of the actual thing. Whatever. For $130 shipped, it's going to be sweet. So it's going to go.
Piece.
It'll go with that T-Rex. It's perfect. So, again, closed POs, time frames, perfect, because I will jump on it because FOMO, all that stuff. And again, what's the worst case that can happen? You change your mind and you sell it. But the thing is, this isn't like Prime One. It's not like Queen or Infinity where it's going to come in 2 years from now, 3 years from now, where I probably don't even collect, certain things anymore. It's going to come in end of the year. So
great. So is this still up? This mosquito?
I think the Amber's still up. Yeah.
God, thank God. Okay,
yeah, that's still up. Yeah, I would do it. So I think it ends the 7th. I could be wrong. Or it might be today.
And usually with ECC, Pop Culture usually always carries their stuff beyond that.
Oh, got it. And Pop Culture is pretty good.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
They're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yep.
Oh shit! What's up, Payne?
What's up, Todd? Did you run away to refill the booze?
No, I'm not drinking. It's Tuesday night. What the fuck?
Hey, I have an excuse. I've got to go back to work, but whenever you have to run away, I'm always like, he's quietly refilling.
I had to use the restroom, bud. Hello. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm drinking beer right now. No biggie.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You got to own it and be. That's right. You love Mir more than I love. Never mind.
What?
We're not,
Okay.
oh, we can. There's tons of things. There's like fill in the blanks.
All right.
This is
Yeah,
true.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's about the same beer and TD. Anyway.
Oh.
I
I wish I could carry ECC. I can't carry it though, because
That was sweet.
they only sell direct. But no, I like
Yeah.
them. They're really cool. They're super cool. I'm gonna order this thing right now. This mosquito.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a dino? I mean, is it a mosquito or is it like a dino mosquito? Yeah, it's like an ancient, it's like a.
According to their thing, it's like an elephant mosquito. I guess that's.
Oh,
that's
so
what
it's
they call
bigger
it.
than. Yeah, that thing would be the worst to get bit by.
Oh yeah, it'd be sweet.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got, John?
Okay, we talked about this.
Oh, this picture right
We got
here.
this,
That's so beautiful.
I'm going to tell you in this picture, popular opinion coming. In this picture, the new
Wait,
Wonder
popular
Woman
or unpopular?
unpopular opinion. So
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
the new one looks more
Better.
like Gal Gadot than 84 in this picture
How you figure?
from that angle.
See, Shane, I'm with you, dude. I never the 84 Wonder Woman JND. I don't think it's perfect either. Like I
No,
never
me
did.
neither.
Yeah, I never did. So like, but again, like it's it's people love it, and that's awesome.
Absolutely.
And I think it is a cool statue. And I also it's the same thing with the Catwoman. Like the body sculpt and the paint job is insane. It's insane. I don't know. I guess I'm not partial to like silicone rooted hair stuff. I think that's what it is.
I'm right with you. I'm not either.
Yeah.
But from this angle, the new one looks more like Gal Gadot.
I mean, I will say that together they look badass. It's a
Yes.
it's a badass display.
Yep.
Put some rocks, some fake rocks or real rocks if you want. That's pretty cool.
Okay, we talked about this.
Yep.
Here's one that I picked up that's
Yes.
actually inbound to Shane right now, so hopefully he doesn't steal it from me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll do an unboxing next show. And
Shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so I found one in Canada for a good price, but he didn't
Yeah,
really
it was
want to
really
ship,
good
so luckily Shane hooked me up, so hopefully have that.
I should have it next week, and I'll send it
Yeah.
out the day I get it.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mike definitely enabled me after watching his unboxing. So,
That's a beautiful piece.
yeah,
Mm.
That's a beautiful piece.
Wait, did you eBay it or
no,
found a dude who knew a dude who knew a dude who talked to another dude?
Essentially. Yeah.
hold on
Yeah.
a sec. I'm missing some photos here.
Let's see. Todd, Jeff asks, any idea on Queen Studios Black Widow, Black or Snowsuit? What do you prefer, and any idea of when they're coming in?
What do I prefer? I would prefer, if I had to get one, I would prefer just the black one,
Yeah.
black suit. When they're coming in, I would say like the end of the year, something like that.
Sweet.
I mean, Queen Studios always ships in batches, so it's not when you see a picture of someone having it on the internet, that doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to get mine soon. It really doesn't. It
No.
means someone got it, cool, but it's going to probably be a little longer for like USA to get it. But yeah.
Jesus.
Love you, Mr. X. I'll see you next week,
I
guys.
hope that's not
See you
true.
next week, buddy.
Oh yeah.
See you, Mr.
You hope
X.
it's not true? I hope it's true.
Well,
Oh, my
I don't know, I
goodness.
guess for Todd,
No,
that's
I'm
a
just
good
kidding.
thing.
You'll find out next week when you meet him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you going Payne or what? I've already met him.
No, I can't go. I'm not gonna be able to make it. But
Damn.
Dang.
Mike, are you going?
No, but
you already.
Nah, I can't go. My wife's
Yeah.
like 6 weeks away from having her
Oh god.
our baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking kids, eh? They fuck you every time.
Did I tell you guys that?
Not even
one-
here, and they're fucking you over. Mike, look at this.
Dude, I was supposed to go on a really nice like weekend vacation to the Highlands in North Carolina, and we're so excited. We haven't taken a vacation like all year, and everything's great. And we wake up in the morning and my son's just like crying and like doing all this stuff. And, we're first time parents. And then we end up going to like the hospital because he's like puking and not eating and freaking. And little shit just literally was full of shit. Like he was constipated and we didn't know because we've never had to deal with it before.
Right.
And so, like we gave him some Miralax and then gave him some food and he's like all happy and we canceled our trip and it's, yeah. So, yeah, little shits. Anyway, gotta love them though.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
Okay. I got this inbound. Seems like I got a ton of Prime 1 inbound finally.
I feel like there's a lot of
Nice.
Prime 1 that are coming in. Todd, you should be getting these somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I guess I can't say much, but yeah, I should.
It's okay.
I'll just say that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I mean,
no, it's
yeah.
okay. No.
Yeah.
No, it's just different distributors, whatever, et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera. Like
Yeah.
some distributors are fast, some distributors are not, and that's
Yeah. No, it's
that's
okay.
it, Yeah.
I should be getting this any day. Who got this? Who picked this up?
I got it. I got it.
Oh, sweet. Really?
Yeah, mine's shipping now. So
Okay.
this
Okay.
one and the Hush one. It seems like I've been waiting on this one for a while. I thought this would have shipped a few months ago, but they're all
This is
coming at once.
So, John, you don't have the blue Batcave one?
No, we debated it, and once I saw this one, I was like, I like the black suit better, black and gray. So I decided with this one. But I go back and forth. The blue one,
I mean, I don't think honestly you can't go wrong with either one. They're both dope. I mean,
yeah.
I what I like about the blue, it's weird because like Batman, I like black cape, everything, but like on a statue, it's cool having the blue because there's a contrast.
Yes.
More of a
Yeah.
contrast. That's
Mhm.
cool. So as far as like aesthetically, I think it looks pretty cool. But again,
Yep.
I don't think you can go wrong either way.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they also gave him the toilet paper head for the black version.
But they did, didn't they? They did it?
No, not for the black.
They
No.
didn't do
the
a
blue,
bonus,
only
yeah.
the blue. Yeah, they did the repaint, but they took out the toilet paper head, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I prefer the
Is-
black.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And then lastly, shipping. I got this one coming.
Oh, sweet.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
So I just think it looks sweet.
Yeah, it does look
Are you
really
a big
good.
Harry
This is-
Potter fan, John?
Not huge, but this would probably be the only piece I'd ever own. I mean, if they
Cool.
if they did like a Harry Potter one to match with this, I could care less. I just think it's a
Okay.
cool piece. So,
It's kind of weird how Harry Potter statues kind of never took off.
mhm.
I think this is really cool.
Yeah,
I really do. Yeah, I think this is awesome.
yeah,
But yeah, I wish they would do more. But
Yeah.
I would love a Snape
Oh,
quarter scale.
Oh, that'd be
It'd be
sweet.
badass, right? Like
Yeah.
that'd be super sick.
hmm
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for me. I did want to bring up. Let's see. Let me bring it up separately here.
I feel like I got more stuff. Did I not get more stuff this week?
I know. Did you have? Let's see.
I know my war tank just got delivered today.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like surprisingly.
Isn't that thing like 300 pounds or something ridiculous?
Dude, hold on. I took a picture. The boxes are 67.5 kilograms, 58.7 kilograms, and then here's the small
Jesus.
one, 25 kilograms.
Oh my god, that's
That's
insane.
ridiculous.
Dude, only 25? That's crazy.
I know, right? John, I'm gonna send you a picture from Todd. This is actually pretty cool.
Mike, did you order the Justice Buster?
Yes. Yeah, I ordered it direct, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you order the Balrog bust yet?
No, it's still available, isn't it? I need to buy that.
You do. Are you going with the
Are
big
you
one?
get-
You got to go big or go home.
Oh my god!
I agree.
Oh my God.
I agree. Go big or go home. Honestly.
No,
I
come
mean,
on.
Come on, you're a
Really?
sizist. You're an
No.
elitist.
Dude.
You got to.
Elitist.
But Mike is like, it's not like you're like a quarter scale guy.
No.
You're like a
You
1/3 guy.
spit on quarter.
You know?
Mike shits on
And
quarter scale.
why would you buy the small version?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll explain my thought process. So I'm paying off the Gandalf from Todd, and it should be done. Should be finished paying by December. I'm sure it won't ship till like another year. And it scales really nicely. The Cinta, or whatever the smaller one is called, actually scales like half scale with that Gandalf. So it actually would look pretty nice. Anyway. Anywho, okay, how big is the big one?
Big.
The big one? It's not that big, like 6 feet tall. So let's see. Hold on.
It's
All
big
right.
enough.
Here we go. No. Okay, large scale with the base. Well, you can get it with or without base. Do you have a big wall that you can put it on, or what are you working with? What are you working with?
Okay, give me the dimensions.
All right, let's see the dimensions. Okay, so with the base, it's 164 centimeters high.
164 centimeters. So that's about like
what is
80,
that? It's 2
80 some inches.
80 something inches. So about, what is that? That's pretty.
Oh,
that is
it's
large.
65. It's 65
This
inches.
is as tall as Sauron.
It's 65 inches.
Yeah.
With the base.
Okay, with the
So-
base.
What are you trying to do? You trying to wall mount it, or?
I would have to wall mount it.
All right, he's gonna wall mount it. So just get it no base. Pulled edition, large scale, no base. That's only 94 centimeters. 94 centimeters.
Because that's
That
like 40.
is. That's how
That's 30.
Superman.
That's 40 inches. Yeah, that's not that big.
But do you
Fuck
think
all.
that? Okay,
Nothing.
but do you think that looks as good? And also, how do you think they're going to do the light up feature? Do you think it's just going to be batteries, the Queen
I'd
batteries?
say batteries. Yeah,
Oh.
Queen's a battery. They're battery people. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Freaking love batteries. Okay, I think that the base makes this. So
It does.
Pretty
Yeah.
sick, dude.
I
okay, this
agree.
thing
Pretty
is 6
sick.
feet tall.
That looks amazing.
What am I going to do with that?
It's
It's
like
as tall as. It's as
is it
tall as-
really double the price for the base?
Yes.
Wow.
Is it double the price? Really?
About, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
right about there. Yeah.
I mean, for me, okay, like I'm a loader guy, you know. I'm gonna go crazy with loader. So I'm getting the base. Will I use it?
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe if I want to use it in the future. You know what I mean? That's how I think. So like
Okay,
I might want to use it in the future. I might not, but I might not ever use it at all, you know. But I want to have it just in case.
Wait, can you detach this from the base and wall mount
Yeah.
it by itself?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. But I mean,
Mm.
however, if you did that, you're gonna have a big ass box somewhere
Mm-hmm.
that just
Yeah.
has the space in it. But maybe you
Yeah.
could just maybe you could display the base alone and light it up with some batteries as well.
That's true.
Shoot.
Well, it looks
Dude, I
like there's flames behind it, so that's where your box is going to be too. Because that's the
Yeah.
base
I mean,
with
I would-
the
you know.
translucent flame. Yeah.
I think you can wait. I don't think you need to be hasty on this one.
Yeah, I don't think it's. No one's gonna sell out of a freaking
I think
6
you
foot
need-
tall.
Well, no,
Balrog.
it's going
And then
it's
figure
going
it
to
out.
sell out. It's going to sell out. Like, but it's
Mhm.
I would say you have until it's released to
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, so I mean,
I don't know.
you
It's
know,
pretty sick.
shit.
I love it.
Just buy it and figure it out when it shows up.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I do often, and that's
Yeah.
probably the best.
You know what I could do?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah, that's usually what I do too. And just like this Magneto, I don't know. I have no idea where he's gonna go. But remember that closet back there, John and Shane? I sent you the video.
Mhm. Yep.
If I clean the closet out and I take the door off, then I can actually put him in the back of the closet and have like a red light coming down, and you like you turn the light on, turn him on, and you just walk into the closet and you have this giant Balrog. Oh, okay, that would be
Do
cool.
it.
I
Yeah.
like where your head's at. Let's see a live PO, Mike.
Full
Live
pay.
PO.
It's full pay too, Mike.
Dude,
So-
I have so many invoices coming in soon.
Come on.
Ah.
YOLO, Mike. YOLO.
What's
Dude,
the-
Kevin says put it in a nursery.
I
like it, Kevin.
It's a nice, it's
I
a
like
nice
it.
night light. It's a red light.
Yeah,
It's not going to keep you
yeah,
awake
night
at
light.
night. That's
First
You
of all,
know,
this is a pretty big fucking nightlight.
is this thing really 6 feet tall?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess so.
Well, you know what the thing is I caved on the Sauron eventually. I'll probably cave on this eventually.
Are you a big loader guy or what?
Oh yeah, man, I love it. I just and for surprisingly, it's one of the smaller parts of my collection. Although once the half scales from Infinity start shipping, the Legolas, the Gandalf, the Sauron Infinity, I may or may not. I think I'm gonna get that Weta piece. What's that one? That diorama. I know it's 1/6, but it's huge, and I love
Dead
dioramas.
Marshes.
Yeah.
Marshes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dead
that
That thing's
Marshes.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Badass.
I
Yeah.
think
gorgeous.
I think I'm gonna get that. I already started
sick.
that. And you know what? With like the resurgence of Lord of the Rings, and I know we don't really talk about the Rings of Power, but personally, I've enjoyed the Rings of Power. I'm still enjoying it.
Me too.
And there's Balrogs in it, and
Yeah. I could talk about Lord of the Rings. I could talk about Rings of Power like all night right now, probably. So
it's good stuff. That last
I'm into it. I'm into
no,
it.
so
I
yeah,
know
I'm
they're
too.
changing things and etc., but I'm very into it.
You're all caught up, right?
I'm caught up. Yeah.
Dude, that last episode. Oh my god.
Spoiler for anyone who wants to leave now. Get out.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just saying the last episode where basically they like gave Gladriel the finger and then everything happened. It's just like, damn. Every episode is like a small movie. They're all 70+ minutes long.
Oh my god. 70 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love it. I love
and
it.
Mike, let me throw some logic at you. Let me ask you a couple questions. Are you a big Lord of the Rings fan?
I would say that in my things that I can watch, just kind of turn on and be entertained. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that.
Okay.
So yes.
You're also a collector who loves to collect very big pieces, very rare pieces, very elite pieces, and you have what you dubbed a hall of grails. And you said, no small shit here, go big or go home.
Yeah, no small shit.
Right here, buddy. This is your piece right here. This could be the centerpiece in your hall of grail.
This is the edition size is 99.
Yeah.
How much more elite does it get?
It's as elite as it gets. Like this was made for Dr. Elite Mike Costa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this crate is gonna be bigger than the Thanos crate. Okay.
Well,
No,
Bigger
it's
than
not
that.
in crates. There's no actually maybe it will come in a crate.
It might. You don't know. It might come in it like Thanos that came in a huge ass freight crate, and this may end up being the same thing.
This might come in 15 boxes.
Yeah, I don't even care about that. That's not going to bother me. Okay, let me throw something at you guys. So I was thinking this through the whole Hall of Grails things, and I was thinking this room. I love how it's set up. Half scales. Thanos is basically on a half scale shelf. I'm probably going to move this table because it's 60 inches deep, but it's nice. I could get a smaller table just for to show off and show you guys stuff. The Goku, I'm probably going to move and put Mark 7 there, or probably Mark 85 next year. I'd like to put Mark 7 by the TV. If I take the door off that closet back there, which you can't see because damn Magneto's in the way, and even if I turn him, he's so damn wide, you still can't see it. Anywho, that door. But anyway, long story short, what if I make this room like basically a true hall of like 1-to-1s? Like, wouldn't that be sweet?
Because this is not your only room, obviously, right?
Yeah, this is just like a small bedroom I took over, and then that door there is like it leads to a bathroom that leads into my main room, which is kind of like a bonus room type deal.
I would definitely do what you just said. Make it a 1-1 room,
I agree.
because it looks to be like a smaller room. Just have a bunch of 1-1s, and then you're golden. Don't even have any shelving in there. Just have 1-1s. Well, I guess you need shelving. Are you talking about all 1-1s like busts as well?
Well, so Yeah, like what I was thinking is Thanos, Captain,
Mhm.
Doctor Strange, and then underneath I have like 49-inch clearance. So I was
Yeah.
gonna put like half scale something,
I
half
don't-
scale something.
But do the shelving that you just mentioned, 49 clearance,
Mhm.
do they go to the bottom? They go to the floor, I mean, or are they raised to
No,
the floor?
they're raised an inch. So it's
Oh,
49
they're
from the
raised.
raise to the yeah. It's just
But only 1 inch?
well it's just garage shelving. I just modified them to
Oh,
get what I
got it.
needed. Yeah.
Dude, here's my 2 cents, if you
Mhm.
care.
I
I
do.
would say do a 1-1, do a pedestal with half scale. Do a 1-1
Mhm.
pedestal and go around the whole entire perimeter of the room, only the perimeter. That's what I would do.
Damn.
But I don't know. Again, that's just me because for me, I don't like it when it's like 1 inch off the ground. It's got to be at least like 18 inches off the ground. Any statue, doesn't matter what scale.
I
It's
see
got
what
to
you're
be
saying.
off the ground. You know what I mean? Because you're
I
putting
see
a
what you're
half
saying.
scale, off the ground, you're gonna have to like kind of bend down to, you know what I mean? So if you had
Mhm.
just like a pedestal that was maybe 30 inches, 40 inches tall,
Mhm.
put a life size bust or put a half scale statue on there, and you go all the perimeter of the room, that would be pretty sick, in my opinion. Again, that's just my own
Todd, you're
idea.
divulging way too much for your new place.
I gotta go.
No, I love that. I think that aesthetic is beautiful, and that's kind of similar to what I was thinking. And what would so I have a Mark 7, Mark 85, and eventually I would like a Mark 1, and they're probably going to do it. And I would just have like the 3 right over here. I think that would look so cool. And then I have Goku, I have Vegeta coming pretty soon, and then I'm toying with the idea of there's a 1-to-1 Frieza and there's a 1-to-1 Trunks, which FNC still has. And I was thinking about having maybe 3 or 4 1-to-1 Dragon Ball Z. And this room would be perfect, unless you're Sean Sanders and, you can't mix things. But I would try to keep them like Marvel, Iron Man, Dragon Ball Z, with some kind of delineation. I'm not sure how, but damn, I don't know. Okay, so are we going back to this baller
I
bus?
know how you can delineate them. You can have a sexy statue in between each section.
Oh,
the paint statue. Yeah.
would you? Yeah. Oh, Painter, you getting that one samurai lady where she's like, have you seen that one?
The samurai. Oh, that one. No,
Yeah.
boy, are you trying to get me murdered? There are 2 swords in my house, and my wife will stab me with one of them. I think that one
Maybe
is.
it'll be one from that statue. The one from that statue that she's. That'd be.
No, I saw that
would-
one though. The paint look, the concept looks really cool, and the paint looks really cool. I
Was
wonder
that
how
even or was that the painted one, or was that just the 3D render?
it's probably the render, because I was wondering how would those tattoos look,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
personally, I would buy it if she had
something
like put like a silk robe on her or some shit.
test off.
I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want all that. Is that
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right. Of course. Looks cool though. I mean,
Yeah, it is cool. It
I
is
just
cool.
see it. Yeah.
So, okay, Mike, you sent this to me.
Oh, the Todd sending me. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sagi Jimbo. Is it being made?
I think it is. Yes,
Wow, that's
if
kinda
it's
cool.
made, I will get it. I mean, I think it's awesome.
That's really cool if somebody's actually
Yeah.
making this.
I don't know if it will be made, but I love it. I think it's badass. I think it's
That
badass.
looks cool.
Yeah.
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 Shane, I was gonna bring this up. You posted this today, didn't you?
Yeah, on the Red Titan.
Why did you post it? Oh, the repaint.
Yeah, I repaint.
that's cool.
Is that yours? Oh, that's yours.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh,
Looks good. Really
awesome.
good.
Yeah,
I
it
love this
turned out
statue.
so good. It's one of those pieces. Honestly, I can't stop staring at it. Like I come down here, I put the light on, and it's sitting right here, and I just keep staring at it. It came out so fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly what I
think
wanted.
I think that's my favorite Spider-Man villain from XM
Mhm.
statue. I think it's so cool.
It's so good, and it's done by my favorite sculptor too. So
Who sculpted it?
Avier.
Oh yeah, Abby. Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
talked about this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
I got a
didn't know
couple of his pieces in, and yeah, he's great. And the paint is great. The sculpt from XM is great. So yeah, it's just a win-win. I'm happy with it.
I didn't know he sculpted for XM. I had no idea.
Hey, Todd, I'm
He
gonna
sculpted
send.
for a lot of people, like a lot of customs, and
I know customs. Yeah, I always considered him like a custom guy, but I didn't know he sculpted for XM as well.
he's got a Alpha 3 Vulture coming out. And that looks pretty cool. It's a museum pose, very small footprint.
Alpha 3 Vulture.
Yeah.
I haven't followed Alpha 3 very very closely.
I like their work. I got their Red Hulk right here. It's one of my favorite pieces in my collection.
All right. What did everybody think about the final product of the Bale JND?
As someone who is picking this up, I can't wait for this. I think this looks incredible. And then for everyone who says JND doesn't change things, this is proof that they do make incremental change. New paint technique. They made Christian Bale a little bit younger looking. I thought he looked fine before, but
Me too.
you know, this looks even better in my opinion. And after seeing these pictures was pretty much, it was the reason that I bought the Selena Kyle, because this in the center, Selena on one side, Joker on the other side, and
that's gonna look great. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
it look great.
And maybe I'll get like a little pedestal for this middle one and have them slightly lower, or who knows.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for this to come in. That's going to be exciting.
I should have got the 2-pack. I think I got the single from you, Todd.
Well, I think I have the 2-pack. So
Do you?
Yeah, he does.
you want to upgrade?
Yeah, I might
John,
upgrade.
everyone else knows more than me. I don't know anything. So
No, I only know because I was looking at it.
oh, okay.
But also because the thing about the 2-pack for me is like if you're gonna get it, this 2-pack in the grand scheme of things is actually not a bad deal because the Pattinson one they release Pattinson on its own, and when you do the math, you're basically paying a lot more. But this one, based on cost of Batman alone, you're getting Bale for one, essentially.
Yeah.
Out the door, 1K. So it's actually kind of a good, and it comes with a double base, which they've only done it this once. And yeah, no, this is a cool piece. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how, when you look at the history of JND, it is crazy how much their pricing has gone. Like it's probably the most aggressive out of any company. It's just interesting, in my opinion, to like look at. I guess it's weird, but Shane's like, yeah.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to say that if you buy 2 of those J&D Platinum Wonder Womans, it'd be more expensive than that giant fucking Balrog. I'm just going to throw that out there.
That is true.
That's true.
That is pretty true.
Food for thought.
That's true. It's all relative. Okay.
It's all. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Buy what you love.
I'm doing something right now.
This is DMD, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like the hair is a little weird.
Is this sculpted, or is
It's
this
fully sculpted with synthetic hair?
It has synthetic hair, actually. Wow.
Yeah,
I don't know of any. Do you guys know of any custom having synthetic hair before? I don't.
That's polystone? I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah, that's cool.
That looks good.
I don't
That
know.
looks
I
good.
mean, I've never had a Yoda. I have one Yoda statue. It's Yoda versus the Clone Trooper. That's all the Yoda I
That's a
need.
good one.
Yeah, that's sick as
That is
hell.
a good statue.
Yeah, this is cool for sure. But like, again, I don't need a lot of Yodas. I got the one I want. But I think it's impressive that he's doing the synthetic here. That's pretty crazy because that's a custom statue. So yeah,
That base looks as big as he is.
Yeah.
But I guess you have to, as small as he is, right?
I guess. I mean, but okay, I do have like they could have done something else with the base. The base is a little bit plain.
It's also very big, like very wide.
Big is okay though for Yoda.
Very wide.
Yes.
But it's so plain. And it's I get it's a plain museum statue, but I guess it works for the piece. But if you're gonna do plain museum, yeah, don't make it so wide. Just make it a pillar. Just make it so he's tall. But I don't know. It's it's nice. It's nice. I like
Plus, he's a Jedi, so why would you want this anyway?
Oh my God, get out of here,
Yeah, what?
dude.
Dude.
Oh shit.
Evil
What's this one?
Ahsoka.
What one's this, Shane? Cyanide?
So yeah,
Zion
the
Art.
Zion Art Evil Ahsoka. It's their
Okay.
take on that episode in Clone Wars where she takes a kind of glimpse of herself evil, kind of like how Rey. There's a dark Rey. There's a dark Ahsoka. So they went down that train of thought. If she grew up being a Sith, if she turned with Anakin type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
It's a cool concept. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Payne likes the titties.
Yeah.
He always does.
Always.
That is very, very true. I am, if nothing, consistent about that.
So I have LBS Hulk coming whenever it comes, 2024. I think that's going to be the definitive Hulk. And since this time, I haven't found a 1/4 scale Hulk that I really love. This one, I think, looks awesome. I'm not getting it because I'm getting LBS Hulk, and I only do one version of each character. But
yeah, it looks good.
Well, can you say who's doing this or?
Well, no, because I can't remember right now. But if you give me a second, I could check.
You can just PM me later.
This is actually, you've probably seen it. It's that Cyborg Hulk.
You son of a
Yeah, he's got he's like a Cyborg Hulk. But if you when you order it, you get a second torso, which is this. The sad part is you can't just get this one. You have to order the whole bundle. So it is what it is.
All right. Are you all happy now? While I was silent in the last few minutes.
Oh God, what did you do?
I did it.
The more quiet you are, the more money you spend.
The more quiet. What did you say? The quieter I am, the more money I spend.
Yeah.
What did you do?
You got Balrog?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
The big one?
Dude, you can't just get the freaking head. You can't just get.
Oh my God, you crazy
I like
bastard.
Dude, look at it. The couple things are almost done being paid for, so this payment will come up. It'll just replace those payments, and it's so freaking true though. I love Lord of the Rings. It's a 99 ES. It's Queen Studios. You know it's going to be sick. The details are going to be amazing. And why the hell not? It's just whatever.
We aren't called collectors enabled for nothing, right, Mike?
No, you're not. That's for sure. Nice. That's awesome.
You
Yeah.
are
I mean,
master elitist. Statue elitist.
well, I mean, no, you love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And
It
you
looks
love.
sick.
And not only do you love Lord of the Rings, but you love big scale items.
I love
So
right, and I love so. A lot of these things I have that I like X-Men, but I just love the artistic, appearance of it. Now I love Dragon Ball Z. I watched the entire thing growing up as a kid, and to own a 1-to-1 Goku is just amazing as an adult.
Mhm.
But like the Balrog, it's like who would have thought you'd ever own a life-size Balrog, and it's available to you? And
That's yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: is I don't consider myself an elitist. I consider I've worked my ass off forever. 13, however many years of school additional, and all this other stuff, and every single day I work hard. I'm always busting my ass, and it's like I can do it, so I'm gonna do it, and I don't feel bad, and I'm happy to support people on this panel, and then I'm happy to put it up behind me and talk about it on Tuesday night. And
Dude,
it's just
you don't have to justify shit. You're happy, just fucking do it.
Yeah, man.
Everyone else,
I know, but I mean,
everyone else can eat a bag of dicks if they don't like it.
well,
I get what you're saying too. Like, yeah, if it wasn't this, it would just be something else. That's it. Like, it's always something. Everyone has something. It could be just drugs, and then with drugs, you don't have anything to show, or it could be like cars. Cars get something to show, and that's cool. Again, it's all everyone has this kind of
something.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
well, the thing is, the other thing too is, if with a young family, you spend a lot of time in your house, and I'm always it kind of again, it started during COVID, sort of. Like, I started spending a lot of time in my house, like, wow, this is really, there's nothing in here, and then you just liven it up, and anyway, yeah, okay.
Well, and Mike, you move a lot of stuff too, so it's not like it's not rotating too. So
yeah.
But we're getting to a point now. I don't move. Okay, I thought about this. Hear me out for a second. I don't want to sell one-to-one things. I'm never going to lift that Thanos up again until I move out of this house. So unless you guys want to come over and help me personally move it, but one-to-one stuff, I don't want to sell. I get it because it's amazing. And when you see a one-to-one thing, it's just like, it's almost like you can interact with it. I'm not saying that you can't have like positive interaction or vibe from like 1/3, 1/4, 1/6. It's just, I mean, it's in your face, man. And it all started with the Stormtroopers. If you go into my other room, Scout Trooper, Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, Boba Fett, all that stuff. And it's just like, holy crap. It just puts you into the universe. And if you have the ability to even do like one-to-one bust or try it, it's amazing. It's just something different. Anyway, sorry about that.
You're probably gonna need like something to prevent the little babies from crawling in and like little grabby hands start pulling on the one-to-one stuff. That would be the thing that I would be most afraid of. Or crap, when your toddler becomes 3 or the terrible 2s, and they're like,
I've been fortunate in that he doesn't have a lot of interest in this stuff. He's like, he loves to be outside, which is great. Please,
cool.
But you're right. I'm gonna have to start putting like locks internally and up really high.
Yep.
And then hopefully avoid all of that, because we had this conversation. There's many things in this room that can like fall over and not just kill a young child, but kill me. But then we talked about your kitchen is wide open, and there's a ton of stuff in the kitchen that can destroy you. So it makes me feel fine.
Wait, I have a question for John. You have teenagers, right?
Yeah.
So how old is are they girls or boys, or do you have
I have 4 girls and 1 boy.
Oh my god, you have 5 kids?
Oh damn, I had no idea.
Wow.
So do your teenagers like go into your statue room and be like, look at daddy's stuff, or they don't really care?
No, the only problem I have is usually they stay far away from it, but when they have friends over, it's like, oh, let's go, because I have a 120-inch screen with a projector in here, so it's kind of the place to watch movies or whatever. And they love to come in here with their friends, so, but they know kind of.
Like don't move the head. Don't don't take out part of this yet.
Have you had any issues? Like, has anyone broken anything? Or anything?
No, never. No.
Wow, that's really, I mean,
knock on wood, awesome.
That's awesome because it seems they're very respectful.
Yeah, and even my 2-year-old comes in here and she, she loves to point at stuff, Baby Yoda, whatever, but she doesn't touch stuff.
That's cool. That's really awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
What else
Shit.
we got? Oh yeah.
Shane, what was this? I think you sent this, right? Was it just
That was just
show?
something from one
Some
of the
show.
cons.
Cons, yeah, that's
I thought
pretty
it was
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
The XM base.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Oh. Yes. This I'm waiting for this.
What is that?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm joking.
Is that
I'm
a
not-
Y-wing or is that a B-wing?
Yeah, it's a Y-wing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a studio scale Y-wing that I think NYC is putting up for pre-order November, I think. It's coming up soon.
Mhm.
But I have a lot of studio scale stuff. My Star Wars is 1-to-1 in studio scale, and Chris Benware from Rogue One 6 made me an X-wing, my Sandcrawler. He's sending me an A-wing that's freaking. It's gonna be huge. I'll have that behind me next week, and I have the Vader's tie from Michael NYC, and it's beautiful for polystone. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you can't get the details in the polystone versus like a PVC kit or, you know, like an old school model kit. But he kills it. And I know he's been working on this Y-Wing really hard. I think it's going to be quite nice. The full reveal is going to be really nice. It's going to be a big boy too. This, you know, Mr. X is here. It's going to be a big one. I think this thing's going to be probably about 3 or 4 feet long. It's gonna be kind of crazy, I think.
3. Wow, that is crazy.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's at least, Kevin would probably know. It's probably at least 36 inches from.
If anyone knows, Kevin will know.
Yeah, Kevin would definitely know.
I like that they're doing the vehicles. I got the chicken walker. I think it was the chicken walker.
Yeah.
I got that. That was really cool. Like that they did that. I didn't even know they were doing that. And then I got the email and I was like, oh shit.
Which one did
The
you
big
get?
one or the small one?
Oh, the big boy. Yeah.
See, Todd knows.
I'm gonna go big. I go big.
Go big or go
Or I
home.
go
Nice,
home.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but
Todd-
yeah, I'm gonna get the big one.
Yeah,
Sure.
it looks good. It looks really
Yeah, it
good.
looks. And I mean, I like for me, like the chicken walker. Damn, like that's fucking iconic, you know. So I had to get it. I had to do it.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
It
on
looked
this.
really good. I wanted to get it too. I don't have anywhere to put it. It doesn't fit in. And if I go down
Yeah.
that rabbit hole, I'm going to have to fucking knock down a wall or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should start knocking down walls at this point. You know what I mean? You got a lot more coming, don't you? Or
Actually, my whole basement is my theater room and my man cave. So I actually don't have any walls to knock down.
oh shit, you
Yeah.
have a theater.
It was more of a metaphor, but yeah, I physically don't have any walls to knock down in here.
Do you have a projector?
No, I got an 85-inch TV mounted,
Oh yeah. Surround sound.
of course.
Sick. That's tight.
Does anyone not have surround sound nowadays?
I mean, people don't have surround sound.
Dude, I
People
just
don't
use my
have it.
Sonos and a subwoofer. I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
No.
What?
What?
No.
You just ordered a $7,000 ball rug? Get the fuck out of Get the fuck out of Hashtag
Wait.
priorities, Mike. Are you kidding me?
Mike? That was Mike said that? I didn't know who
Yeah.
said that. Holy hell. Are you crazy?
You buy your wife one gift a year for Valentine's Day, your anniversary, her birthday, and Christmas combined, and then you brag about it
Oh
once.
my
You can't
god.
buy surround sound?
Oh my god.
Guess
Get out
what,
of here.
buddy? Guess what, buddy? I canceled your order. Sorry.
Nobody spelled a mic until he buys a surround sound. This is
Oh
bullshit.
I'm
damn,
I'm
damn.
joking.
You're cut off, Mike.
Do you want to
But
know the
you
worst
should
part
get
about it?
surround sound.
Do you want to know the worst
Yeah.
part? My room is actually pre-wired for surround sound.
Oh,
All I
that's
all I
funny.
gotta do is
What
plug
is
in a
wrong
receiver.
with you? Are you nuts? The hardest part about surround sound is having the wiring. But
Yeah.
It's all
pre-wired?
there. It's all there. Yeah.
When was your
Pre-wired.
house built? What year?
2017 maybe.
Oh my god.
Mike, I want you to
I'm-
listen.
I-
Listen
I
and look
can't-
at me when I
can't.
say this to you, Mike.
Okay.
You disgust me. You disgust me right now.
Dude,
I'm
you got
very
a
disappointed in
Dolby,
you.
get a Dolby Atmos. You have a projector,
fucking
don't you? Don't
Sonos.
you have a projector?
No, I have a like an OLED like 70 something inch
I thought you said you had a
LG.
projector.
No, Shane.
Oh
Has a
no,
projector.
John has a
Yeah.
projector.
Oh, John, yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Okay,
okay, I
look.
guess.
Do this. Go on the Collectors Enabled Facebook page and post a picture of your favorite surround sound receiver and speakers, and with some
I
links
will.
to like Best Buy or whoever, and I don't care, and I'll buy it and I'll install it, or I'll
Oh my
have someone
god.
install it.
my goodness.
Okay, this is my favorite thing to do. Honestly, is stereo equipment.
Really? Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah,
Please,
big
I'll take your
time.
recommendation.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so while Todd's
Yeah,
doing
it's
that, this is the life-size Frieza I'm considering. Apparently, it also acts as like a separate seat that you can sit in.
Oh,
So
seriously.
it's like you
That's
could
life
Frieza-
size.
Yeah, 227 centimeter. Yeah.
You can sit in that thing.
There's I didn't send it to John, but there's a picture of like the Asian model or whatever, like sitting inside of Frieza's pod. The only
Is
thing.
it?
Mhm.
No, is it a leather seat or like what? Is it a cushioned?
No, I think
you
I think
take
it's
him.
I think it's all
Wow.
polystone. Yeah, it's all
Okay,
polystone.
got it. Okay.
But the only thing I don't like about this is Frieza in his final form he doesn't use the pod. He only uses the pod in his first form, which I like the first form and actually would be really cool to own. And I could be wrong, and just tell me if I'm wrong in the chat or in a YouTube comment. Which, by the way, we still have a ton of people here, so if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up or leave us a comment. I read every single comment and usually respond and meet cool people that way too. So I like this. It's probably not the one I'm going to get. I don't even know if I'm going to get a life-size Frieza. I would like one though. I would take it over the life-size Boo that just came out not too long ago.
Okay.
I feel bad because I never watched Dragon Ball Z.
What?
And yeah, I feel like a loser.
Dude, you're
know.
like, you love anime, right? That's like your thing.
I do. I really love anime. But I never watched Dragon Ball Z. I know. I don't know.
It's hard to you can still get through it, Todd. But it was easier to get through when you were
When you're a kid.
Yeah, like 7 or 8 years old, and every single episode's like 15 minutes of them being like powering up.
Yeah.
And,
that's the thing.
You probably could fly through it. I bet at your new place, if you just turned it on a TV and let it roll through and you caught it like every 20, 30 minutes or so, just a piece. The storyline is pretty
background.
Yeah, just background. Okay. It's pretty simple. You have your different sagas. Like you have your Saiyan saga, your Frieza saga, your Cell saga, and your Buu saga. So it's really 4 chapters.
What's the best saga though? Should I just start from the beginning?
You got to start from the beginning because it's like how Goku is on Earth and Vegeta and Raditz come to visit, and it all builds up. It's all sequential, which is actually kind of nice.
I like the names. Raditz, that's a cool name.
They're all like vegetable
Trunks.
names.
Yeah, Trunks is weird.
Trunks is weird.
I see the statues of Trunks. I'm like, Trunks.
Oh, he's so
I just think of swim trunks. It's weird.
Speaking of which, that 1-to-1 Trunks sword, which is actually a real metal sword made by MRC, I think, should be debuting sometime soon. But I'd like to get the 1-to-1 Trunks with I'm waiting for FNC to get back to me. They may have one left. But yeah, I would try to watch it. It's very enjoyable. Super is enjoyable. Dragon Ball Super, the animation's a lot better. Storylines go a little bit faster, and then the whole thing with that, it's the the Tournament of Power. So it's basically there's multiverse in Dragon Ball Z, and the Supreme God pits all of the universes against each other, and when all of their fighters lose, the universe disappears, and so you have all the universes fighting for their life. It's pretty awesome.
Because isn't there Dragon Ball Z Super, and there's other. Isn't there those ones?
There's Dragon Ball, which is like the original Kid Goku. Then there's Dragon Ball Z, which is what like we would have grown up with as kids. And then there's Super, that's maybe a couple years out now. It could be longer.
Got it.
And they're actually continuing Super. So there's new episodes coming out, I think next year, sometime soon.
Got it. Okay.
Oh shoot! It's past 11 on Collectors Enabled. What is this? Is it Star? No,
that's Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah. Which one is this?
It's one they showed They showed a few months ago at their.
The event.
Okay, it's their Megatron 2.0 from the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
I think I like the cloak one, the cape one. better.
Yeah, he's a lot more thicker, for
Yeah,
sure.
if you're gonna get
That
one,
one's going to be hard to beat.
You know what Megatron I'd probably get in his primary form? It'd be the whenever it comes out, the Queen Megatron on Throne. I think that'd be the one I'd get. But I'm curious to see this. If he would go great with the new Optimus that I just had on the desk last week.
That's the
Mhm.
one Chasen's waiting for, right? The Queen.
Yeah, he's obsessed with the Megatron on Throne. So I can't wait for them to reveal that because I can't wait to see Chase and PO something finally.
He did just buy his first bust.
Did he?
Yeah,
He bought a bust? Was it half scale?
didn't he?
It would have to be half
Half
scale. Yeah, I hope it's half scale. Anyway, I wish Jason was here. Yeah, he's probably
No, he bought. Yeah, he got his first bust. He bought the Queen Studios Thanos, the first one.
Did he really?
Oh,
He talked about it on the Saturday show. Plus, him and I were talking about it a few days before that. He was waiting for the guy to hit him back with the
Okay.
price.
No.
Yeah, he pulled
Oh,
the trigger on it.
that makes sense because he told me if he ever found my Thanos, he would buy it. But it's impossible to find. If he found yeah. Okay, good for him. I didn't know about that. Good, congrats, Jason. That's a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice one. It's manageable for sure. Sorry, Donald.
Yeah.
Donald, why you're on your honeymoon? What are you doing? Why are you watching us? By the way,
5 dudes talk.
By the way, finish paying for Revan so I could ship it. I'm tired of looking at that box.
Oh my god.
No, I hope you're having a good honeymoon, man. Hope you're having a good time.
One thing I will say, there's a lot of names that aren't normally here, like a lot of new names in the chat. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that too. So again, if you're new and this is your first time watching us, thank you. We're usually pretty goofy and not as goofy as Payne on Fridays.
No, he's drunk all the time.
Well, okay, yeah. We're
Sober now because I have to go back to work.
Yeah, we're the sober Tuesday night show, but we cover some pretty interesting things, and obviously we go extremely big, life-size Balrog with Bus. You know who's gonna be really excited about that? Freaking Jason, Haunt of the Collector. I'm gonna have to message him.
Oh yeah, yeah. You should tell him he's gonna he's gonna enjoy that one. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have to. I already messaged Marcos about the Marshes one. I'm gonna
Dead Marshes.
Yeah, I messaged him as soon as I saw his post.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm sure I'll be up at like 4 a.m. But that's okay.
I just wanted to ask you guys, with all the shows going on, anything pop culture related, so whether it's She-Hulk or fucking The Lord of the Rings or the Dragons, anything. What show are you enjoying the most, pop culture wise? Even
Can it
if
be a
it's
tie?
or whatever, out of all of the shows right now that are currently running.
I am enjoying the most Rings of Power. Rings of Power. Just because I think I love Lord of the Rings, everything about it. So yeah, that's my favorite one right now. Yeah. Also, one other show, Pistol. It's like it's like about the Sex Pistols and kind of like punk rock in the UK. Yeah. That's a really good show. I just started watching that. That's another one that's not, fantasy or sci-fi, but I really think it's really good. So yeah.
Okay.
I've been liking the Game of Thrones one.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot.
I do like that.
Yeah, I've been liking that one. I like I guess I like both of the actors that played Rhaenyra or whatever her name is.
Me too.
I like that one. Yeah, but both of them I think did a good job. The
both
younger
are doing a really good job. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. And then and I actually really like She-Hulk because it's campy and just stupid funny, and I enjoy that. Yeah. So I'm enjoying the She-Hulk.
I still haven't caught. I watched like the first couple episodes of She-Hulk, and actually I enjoyed it because I like kind of campy, silly things too. My wife enjoyed it a little bit as well. Does it keep the same vibe kind of going forward?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's more of a comedy rather than.
Yeah, and that's
And
fine.
I think, and that's the thing when you like, even back in film school, it used to be a thing that they used to do where where writers would be, all right, let's not write about a superhero movie. Let's just write about a funny whatever rom-com, however you want to frame it, whatever your genre is, and then they just so happen to have powers or whatever. And I think they're leaning really heavy into that aspect of writing with She-Hulk, and I can see why a lot of people will get pissed, but I don't know, when it comes to this kind of like movie, TV stuff, I'm just easy. I've always been I want to see whoever is directing. I want to see whatever their vision was. So I'm just happy to watch it because, a lot of people will be gatekeepy and they'll bitch and moan, but it's like, and the other thing too is technology now with visual effects, you can put that down onto an episodic television. It used to be you could only have that kind of budget in the feature film. So just from the whole film school aspect and everything, for me, it's just more like, you know what? I enjoy it. It's here because here's the alternative. You could have nothing. It's true. Because if you're gonna be gatekeepy and bitching about every single property out there that somehow pissed you off one way or another because it's not following a comic book, then you'll have nothing. You just have comic books. You may not even have comic books at the end of the day because you know why? The comic book companies aren't making the money in the property anymore. Okay, right. They're barely staying afloat. The movies are, So anyway, I'm just happy it's there.
No, that's a good attitude to have. It's a very good attitude to have. At least we have something. At least we have comic book based media. At least we have that. So no, I think that's a very good point you've made, Payne.
Yeah, because when we were kids, was X-Men even? The X-Men cartoons might have been a little bit later. Yeah, and that was it. You didn't. Or you might have a Spider-Man cartoon, and that's it. You didn't have any other. We didn't have anything else. So, it's nice to have them. Anyway, that's just my.
Yeah, you know what? Another one I forgot to say was Andor. I really like Andor. Have any of you guys watched it?
Yes. Yeah. I'm up
to 2 episodes in.
It was slow for me. I haven't gotten past episode 2 yet, but I'll go back.
It's got like a I'm trying to figure out what kind of show it feels like. Well, it's from the writers of like Jason Bourne and stuff like that, right? It's kind of like a kind of mystery action spy. I don't know how to describe it. I enjoyed it though. I think it's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's
it
is like that. It is different for Star Wars. I would describe it similarly to like how they changed like Captain America and Winter Soldier, because when they had Winter Soldier, it was like a very different kind of movie for Captain America from the first one. I would describe it like similar to that. Like it's different from like a Star Wars thing. It's very grounded, small world, not huge. And so I'm really into it. I think it's really good.
One show I didn't have a lot of expectations for, but have really enjoyed is Cobra Kai. I don't know if you guys have watched that.
Okay,
I've caught up. In 4 seasons, the story has been so good, and they have done such a good job incorporating like all the old characters from the old movies. It has just been spot on for me. Just nostalgia-wise. It's a little cheesy here and there, but it's good.
I need to watch that.
I watched, I'm not caught up.
Okay.
But I watched season 1 through 3 like in 2 days. I had COVID I had COVID. I was floored. I agree with you. I think it's amazing. I agree. It's cheesy, but cheese is good. Cheese is good sometimes, camp is good. You want that. And I think you're right, John. Like it's perfect. And I haven't watched what's the newest season? Is it season 5?
4 now. They're going into 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 5. They're going into 6.
No, it's 5 now.
Oh,
The latest one is 5. I
Is
think.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 5
Yeah.
seasons.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
I,
the Terry
I
Silver
agree.
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
5.
like, I was staying up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. watching that because I just was like, damn, this is so good. And I want to know what's going to happen, you know? And I agree.
Uh-huh.
I completely agree with you. It's very good. It's
Yeah.
so entertaining. It's so
Mhm.
entertaining. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But-
I think the
Shane,
only.
Oh.
Oh wait! I just the only thing that didn't work for me is the girl who played Daniel's daughter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, her she's not very believable when it comes to the fighting part.
Not
She
really.
gets better.
But
you know, but
Yeah.
I just,
The girl who plays Tori does a good job. The other girl, I was like,
I love Tori.
mhm.
Tori's
I
a
love
fucking
Tori.
savage.
Love
yeah,
Tori.
yeah, but the other girl, I was like, all right, yeah, your punches need a little bit of work.
I can look past all. I don't know. I just it just works. It works for me.
Yeah, no, it's
But I get it. I get what you're saying. I do get it.
That was
I
just
do
my
get
one
it.
minor nitpick. Other than that, everything's fine.
For sure. For sure.
Shane,
Yeah, Shane. What's yours? What's your shows? You didn't say anything.
Well, I like everyone you guys mentioned except your Sex Pistols show. I like them all. She-Hulk I like the least, but I don't mind it. The ones I look forward to the most are the Rings of Power, and I loved Cobra Kai.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rings of Power I look forward to so much every week. I'm like, I can't wait for I guess Thursday at midnight. I watch it generally.
Wow, that's awesome.
But House of Dragons, Andor, like I really enjoy those shows.
House of Dragons. The last episode of House of Dragons, I loved. I thought it was very.
I found it a little dark. Like the first 20
Yes.
minutes, it's hard to see. I'm like, who the fuck
I
is
know.
that?
Did you see that?
He sees white hair. I'm like, who is this?
Did you? So this was another thing that happened in another Game of Thrones episode in the old Game of Thrones, where they had and there was like I follow this Facebook group called No Film School, and it's like this kind of DIY whatever good film I don't know, tutorials and things like that. Payne, do you know it? No Film School?
Yeah, I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had an article. They had it on the first time that Game of Thrones did a dark episode. Same thing. They had it again. It's like, is this too dark, or is your TV calibration wrong? And
Yeah, that's how I felt.
yeah, and so the thing about it, actually Rings of Power is another show where I wish badly I had a huge screen. I wish so much I had like 120-inch screen, like a movie theater screen, because some of these shows need to be seen on a giant screen, in my opinion. And I think if you watched the House of Dragons, that episode on a giant screen in a movie theater in a very dark room, it'd be fine. But since we're watching it at home, it is dark. We had to shut the lights off completely, and then like when he's chasing the dragon to like get Viserys or something. I was like, what's going on? So I get it. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting, but that's why I wish like some of these shows would be on like a movie, just be a movie. Just make like a 3-part movie or something like that.
Right. Right.
And I realize it's House Valerian. I get it, but it still creeps me out when she's making out with her uncle.
Totally. Oh, I
Well,
100%. It's hard to understand. Yes.
Yeah. It just,
But-
I watch it and I don't ever get uncomfortable watching
Oh yeah.
fucking
Good.
anything. Like people could get their
Good.
throats ripped out. People could doesn't matter. I watch it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. This, I'm like, I got to look away.
I mean,
like
I
where
think
she was younger, I was like, no, I can't do this.
I think that's what makes a good show too, though. At the same time, when you have those really, really like,
It got me out of my comfort
whether it's
zone,
good or
for
bad, and this show's always bad because you're like, dude, that's disgusting.
Right.
It's your fucking uncle. But
Well, it's when
you
she
know-
was younger too. You know what I mean?
oh God, I know.
That was a
awful.
thing. Like when the brother sister fucked there in Game of Thrones, I was like, yeah, that's odd, but she's hot. But
No,
this,
I was-
like, it's his
that's
little
the-
niece.
that's
I was
the-
like, yeah, no, come on.
but the thing is, like Game of Thrones, like they just like they're keeping it real, man. Like we got to keep the house blood, and that's like a
Keeping it
real
real-
thing, right?
real
Like they did
incestual.
that.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's gross, and that I guess that's why it's good in a sense, like
it's good because it's disgusting.
yeah. I mean, people will love Dahmer. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but it's fucking horrific. But people love it.
I heard it's crazy. Yeah. Yep.
Like, what's the difference in those? I mean, there's a difference, obviously, but there's.
I was going to say a little bit of a difference, but
both. I mean, killing is what's worse, killing or in. I mean, I don't want to get into this, but I mean,
we don't have to get into this.
They're both horrible.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think what I liked about the dark episode was I think they captured really well because back then you didn't have light, and what for me when I was watching it was more of like, man, it would have been fun to be on that set because you have to recreate like if you didn't have light as you would back in the day. And if you didn't have a torch, and then you to capture all those scenes, so I just thought they were very well directed and executed. That would be
definitely
something. Yeah, that would the film school nerd in me would be like, man, that would have been a real fun set to be on.
You can't fault the production value of the new of the House of Dragons. It's actually very well done.
The dragon looks fantastic.
Oh yeah,
and there's a lot of them.
That dragon looks fucking awesome.
Oh, what's phenomenal to me is in Rings of Power, all the landscape shots of like Numenor are just again cinematic, like cinema quality, and that's why I wish I could watch it on the big screen because they're so beautiful. Even on like, I have a 65-inch TV. It's big, but it's not huge. I just wish I could see that on a giant. Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Yeah,
but they look like. Some Star Wars stuff I watched recently, the episodes, like the series, the CG is atrocious. Like it's so bad. It's like a video game.
Yeah.
At least I was so happy when Rings of Power was like just phenomenal. Sorry, yeah, Rings of Power, yeah, was so just unbelievable. Blew me away. So I'm very grateful when TV shows have that level of like CGI that's real, so real. In my opinion, yeah.
But Todd, could you imagine how awesome it would be to watch those shows on a big screen TV and then a Sonos, like just one speaker? Really?
I knew you were gonna go there.
Oh, you had to go back there.
Imagine.
I know. It's blasphemy. It's fucking blasphemy. Dude.
Okay, hold on.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna justify this, and then we're gonna taper down.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You plug it in. You plug it in, wall mount it, looks sweet, control it with my Apple TV remote, done. Sounds decent.
Okay. One rebuttal. Sonos does have a 5.1 setup.
Yeah, I know.
So
go with 7.1 or 7.2.
Okay, hold on. To
Anyway,
be fair, I used to do the 5.1 Sonos setup, and I still can. I have a couple sitting around. I'll just plug them back in. Will that make you guys happy? No, you guys want me to get a receiver and everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have it. It's already wired.
Okay. All right.
Come on, man.
All right.
Wired.
Get me all the information. I will do it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it'll be a Christmas
Easy.
gift or something like that. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, buy it for your wife for Christmas.
God damn.
Oh,
beat me to
God.
it.
All right. So, do we want to? We're kind of tapering off here, and I don't know. There's still like 35 people here. I don't know why, but thank you. Anything else that we want to talk about? I don't know. Anything good? Anything? What's coming up? Let's see.
As far as statues, or
anything exciting coming up in the next week or two?
I don't know. I haven't seen any teases even, except the LBS Hulk. That's all I know. I think it'll come up in this month. We'll see. But that's about it.
My custom Green Goblin that's on a boat right now. It's been landing in the States all this week. I guess this week on the weekend, which means 3 or 4 weeks later, it normally lands in Canada. So I should get that hopefully maybe by the end of the month. That'd be great.
Nice.
Sweet.
Very nice. Very nice.
Let's see. Payne's
Cool.
about to head back to work.
There's NYCC. NYCC.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
that'll
there's
be
some
sweet.
stuff. I think Sideshow is not there, but they're gonna have their own kind of thing.
Oh
Let's see what,
yeah.
let's see what happens.
Okay.
That's
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
And
so
then next week you guys will be in the Queen event, so that should be pretty cool.
oh
There should be
yeah.
some-
think-
there-
yeah,
there's-
there is
there will
that.
probably be a bunch of new reveals
I don't
at
know.
the event, or
haven't-
show something.
Well, they said they're gonna show a lot of things that they're working on that are like the production pieces. I don't know if they're gonna show any new things, but I mean, I guess it would be stupid not to. So, yeah.
This,
I'm excited.
This is a question I actually had on our, I guess our little thumbnail or whatever. I think it's Way Studios, but is this something that we could potentially that Spec would potentially have? It's the White Ranger bust, 1-to-1.
So, is it Way Studios? If
I
it's Way
think it's Way
Studios, then yes.
I think it's Way Studios.
Yeah, I mean, let me see.
Yeah, that thing.
If it's
looks-
Way Studios, then yeah.
It's
can
on the
expect
Facebook page Collectible I don't know. Anyway, it's because they're gonna Way Studios is about to tease their Dragon Zord.
Yeah,
and
that
I'm
looks sick. That looks fucking
Yes.
awesome.
yes,
Yeah,
I'm
that looks fucking awesome.
it just I know there's a lot of Power Ranger stuff right now because it's their 30th anniversary, and that makes me feel really old. Because that was like my show as a kid.
Yeah.
And so all this like Dragon Zord is what I wanted for Christmas, and Megazord is what I wanted.
Dude.
To get like a 35-inch, because I already pre-ordered the Way Studio Megazord, and Dragon Zord as soon as that pops up and is available, and then probably I would get the White Ranger bust. And if they did a green, yes, this is it.
Okay. Is it Way Studio? Wow, that's
That's
pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, from Way Studios. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
yeah,
Way.
yeah.
Yes. How sick is this?
Wow,
And
that is really cool. Yeah.
This is going to be neat. It looks like this is going to be a quarter scale Lord Zed on throne. I think that would be
My
too
goodness.
small for me, but very cool.
Too small, 1/4. No good.
Need a life size.
Sorry, guys.
Dude,
Wow.
this looks good. The Saba, whatever his sword is called, whatever. It was easier when it had a Green Ranger flute that didn't talk. But I like half, torso busts.
Me too. Half human,
Yep.
half
and-
human
and-
bust.
And it's a costume, so it doesn't look kind of weird like the Thor. And I know we talked about that last week. I think this is just perfect. This is instant day one. This and the Dragon Zord. So
Mhm.
matter of fact, as soon as it's available, just earmark me one and I'll pay.
You got it.
Yep.
You got it, bud. I do
man.
like this.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more details on the sword, and I'm sure the rest of them are coming. I would probably just stick to white, green, and maybe red if I had the room. We'll have to see how big this thing is.
Oh, you got to get pink. Come on.
I know.
No,
you
dude.
I mean, you might as well, if you're gonna get 3, just get all of them.
Just do
Yeah.
the whole team. Just do the whole team.
Green, red, black, blue. Yeah, just go. So
Honestly, and I know I tell some of you guys this, but I would like at some point I'm going to outgrow this house and I'm going to have to buy a new one. I would like to custom build a display area, and then I'm not sure. I'd like to do something at my office too. We're about to do a reno, and we have a 2-story or 3-story. Anyway, the bottom floor is like our lab, a giant kitchen, a giant education area, a giant office, and kind of the plumbing and stuff. We're gonna build like a surgical suite down there, and I would somehow like to build like some kind of beautiful waiting room and have like some really cool, like not this, but kind of like what Todd has behind him, like clean, and maybe it is like an Iron Man or something. It's just cool.
maybe
I
you
think that
should
would look
have
really neat.
pieces that specifically have nice teeth or like crazy teeth.
You
That
could
would
get
be crazy.
if they did like a bust mic of the mouth of Sauron, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah, be like This is what happens.
Dude.
Yep.
You
Actually,
could get a 1-to-1 commission and just it's a write-off. Write it off.
Actually,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Like
And
Mouth
you're
of Sauron, that's tight.
you're right about that. That's
You want to
100%.
put
I
that
mean,
behind
no,
glass, though.
That'd be fun.
Oh, wow.
That'd be fun to kind of go. But yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just joking, but
But
yeah, that would be dope. Having that in your waiting room, people would go there just to look at that. You know, they'd go to your practice just for that.
I don't know. This popped up on my Facebook group, and we'll close down after this. There's a dentist. I forgot where he is. It's either Singapore or somewhere, and he's like the Iron Man. It's like called like Iron Man Dental or something like that. And he has like every single Iron Man, like 1-to-1 down to like 1/12, and it's amazing. His office is it's like looks like Tony Stark's workroom. Oh, sick.
I mean, they missed. It should be called Iron Tooth Dental. But I mean, that's a miss. But I forgive it if he has these statues. But yeah, I mean, dude, you could write off some statues, man. Buy some statues. You write them off.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna figure that out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be about a year, but that's not too bad.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So anyway, I got one question actually before we close up, because along that line of thought, eventually I'm going to run out of room, and we're all going to run out of room. And especially with these larger scale pieces or even smaller scale, do you box them? Something you love, XM Hulkbuster, Thanos, half scale Aquaman. Do you box them until you get more space or rotate them, or do you sell it? John?
I think it depends how much you love the piece. You know, there's some pieces, that if you sell, you're just not really going to be able to get back.
Yes. Yeah.
But for me, there's very few pieces that like I have to have. So it would be easy enough for me just to move them. Because for me, if I can't display something, to me, it's not worth owning unless I knew like for sure that
it was coming back out
in a few months or 6 months, I can display it again. But it just depends.
I had to put this comment up. This is too good.
That's so good.
That's too good.
Just to have the aisle.
What a missed opportunity.
I would go just for that.
Right. So would I.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go Payne. What do you think? Something you love. Something you love.
No, if I love it, then it'll stay. Like I think like the ones you listed, those are the ones you keep anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Hulkbuster, you're not gonna let go of that. That's just silly.
Oh, hell no.
But it also depends on when. Like just right now, there's zero aftermarket. Aftermarket is completely dead. So
that's true. Yep.
Now is not the time to try and do anything. At this point in time, it's just cheaper to keep. But in a little bit, then maybe, yeah. But that's the thing though. The epic ones you definitely going to keep, and then there's just things that don't hold up to the bar, and you just kind of let go. So.
Yep. That's fair. Shane?
I just want to be sure I understand the question. So just repeat the question.
You have all these pieces. You're maximized for space. You have to box something up. You love everything. Do you sell it once you box it, or do you keep it and put it in storage?
Well, me personally, I would never be in that situation, because if I don't have room, I won't buy anything unless I move something out to replace it with.
So you would sell them.
Buy
So
extra just to keep in boxes. So
you just answered it. So you would sell. You would move a piece.
I guess so.
Something.
Then yeah.
Okay. And Todd, I guess you're kind of a special case. But let's say your gallery and
we're all special.
You have an extra like 2,500, 5,000 square foot of extra special. What would you do? Your gallery fills up. What do you think?
It depends. I'd say 95% of the pieces I would be comfortable with selling.
Yeah.
Because if I wanted them back, I could get them back.
Mm-hmm.
Probably around the same price I sold them for. There's a few that I will never sell.
Yeah.
LBS Magneto. No, I'll never sell it because it's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And last level Wolverine with Wendigo, I'll never sell it because it's impossible to find. So those two only two. There might be more. I can't think of any, but those are the two.
I
that
would
come to
say you're a
mind.
V1 surfer.
V1 server. But you can get. Actually, I have two. I have two.
Jeez. God.
Oh, never mind then.
I have one boxed up. So, but yeah, no, I mean, there's a few, but like most licensed pieces are, you can find them again. You know,
Yeah.
you just got to wait, and if you're patient in this hobby, it's good. If you can
Yeah.
be patient,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
be good for you. If you're hasty, it's not.
Mm-mm.
But you know, hey, whatever you want to do, it's fine. But yeah,
Patience is key.
100%. Yeah,
patience is key.
I finally learned that, and it's paying off. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Well, dude, tonight was a lot of fun. Thank you, Todd, for joining us. Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Payne, for thanks for sharing your updates, and thank you for divulging more than you thought you would. I'm sure we're all really excited to see what you have coming next year, and seriously, I'm probably gonna fly out to San Diego with my wife and then come visit. That'd be nice.
Good, please do.
Absolutely. Payne, I know you are heading to work pretty soon, but thank you as
Yeah.
well for joining
Dang.
us and sharing your wisdom on a Tuesday night. And
Not drunk.
not drunk, right?
Hey, Payne,
And,
you got any preview of your Friday show you want to share?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Payne's Friday week. So any
Oh. We got PJ. PJ's gonna be on.
oh nice.
DJ SB?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Peach.
So we've got PJ, and then nothing next week because everyone's gonna be in Vegas. So
Cool. Sweet.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Very cool.
Well, John, any final thoughts?
No, I don't think so. I think we covered a lot. I think we can plan on some unboxings here soon since we got so much stuff coming. So
Sweet. Yeah, next week I'll do I don't know if I want to wait. I could do unboxing of that Selena Kyle, but then we'll unbox it and the head will be like broken off. And
You should do it. You should do it just for that fact, because that could happen.
will it be broken or not? Actually, we should, and we could take
Yeah.
like a bet. Okay, we'll do that. I'll just leave it in the box. I'm gonna rattle it just to see, but I'm not gonna tell anybody what I hear. Okay, I'll do it. I'll hold off. It'll probably be here Friday. I can wait the weekend. That's fine. Okay, sweet. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Really awesome show. Ton of viewers. Please, if you're watching this afterwards, go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Leave us a comment. I will write you back, and we'll see you next week for Will JND Selena's head be on her shoulders. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.